And that was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what be here? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
What I know is that if a court gives an order, and there's a contravention of that order, you go back to the same court to complain to the judge. It's not the job of police to take it upon itself to be enforcing court orders that they had interest in. But even if they don't have interest in it, there was a court order issued by a judge saying don't go to certain areas. If you want to review the order, you go back to the court. If you want to complain that the orders were violated, you go back to the court. So the police, being an irresponsible organization in Nigeria, took laws into its hand. And I can guarantee you that those court orders were never served on us. If you look at the schedule 3 of the court order, it says serve them by Friday. No court order was served on us. But assuming it was served on us, even our courts understand that there are certain areas of boundaries we cannot cross when it comes to fundamental rights.
Okay, it's been alleged that the reason why you spent a long time in detention was because you called the person for a useless ID.
No, it's not useless.
Okay, so what's your word in terms of the justice system, seeing what played out when you were beaten and manhandled in the court?
It's not the first time. You must have seen a plethora of police attacks since 1992. Some of the police who attacked me had to fight for their retirement benefits a few weeks ago. So it's to also tell the police that are doing it now that they will soon meet their Waterloo. There's no question about that. But most importantly, our goal is to fix the country. We can't be going after small issues, including individuals. The country we want to fix, that's what is on our plate, not this individual police. I cannot be banding words, for instance, with the police PRO, who I know doesn't know his left from his right. I can't be banding words with the IGP, who I know is no longer in the police force. And you cannot be IGP if you are not in the police force. And they understand it, that's why they lose their mind. So I have been through about 7 presidents in my lifetime since probably more now, from 1992. Several police IGPs, and some of them have had to help in the course of Some of them I had to assist where they were even still serving.
Yes.
So these are not issues that bothers me a lot. Anybody who is doing what they do knows that your second vacation home is prison.
The service chiefs, I need you to comment on that.
The service chiefs, let me tell you, I was the first to complain about that one who said he wanted to fence Nigeria. Musa, that one doesn't know his work. He's still even better than Ebeto. Ebeto should have been fired if Tinubu were to be serious. But I'm not an advisor to the president, and I particularly don't care what Tinubu does with his illegitimate regime, honestly.
Undefeated.
In Lagos State, where the Lagos State government over the weekend demolished at least 100 properties in Sowore, Ojulari and Coca Street areas, leaving families homeless amid clashes with police and alleged thugs who beat residents and looted belongings. Residents in the Kuje local government area of the state resisted the government's plan to continue demolitions under the ongoing urban regeneration project, leading to security operatives shooting tear gas canisters as residents campered for safety after officials arrived with bulldozers. Let's take a look.
The massive resistance by the people of Precious Sea. And this is the Lagos State Task Force with their tear gas and their caterpillar. Again, they are about to demolish. They are telling people to arrange and to leave their houses and their lands.
Now they have demolished our house. We don't have a place to stay. I don't have house. See me. I don't have house. Just when thinking they demolish our house. Today now they still want to demolish. What did we do? What do we do? What can we do for the government? What's happen?
Look at what Lagos State Task Force are doing to us. We resist. We will stand our ground. We are not to return. As you can see, we are all tear gas in our houses. But the people are resisting. They are saying no to a land grabbing Temu Pharaoh, call himself a king.
Fortunately, this confrontation marks the latest escalation in a months-long dispute over the demolitions in that area. The controversy began after several buildings were demolished in September, triggering protests on the Third Mainland Bridge, with residents saying bulldozers moved in at night and demolished houses without adequate notice, leaving many families homeless. Well, on Sunday, a video emerged showing a bulldozer demolishing a house, allegedly with people still inside. Let's take a look.
They're going to kill people in the house. They are going to kill people. They are going to kill people. There are people inside their house. There are people inside this house.
People will get rich for this area. They don't get them. Don't wish for this area. Tell us to make the engine knock.
Well, this operation has drawn widespread condemnation online. Conducting demolitions at night, allegedly with thugs beating residents and looting property, violates both procedures and basic human rights standards. Let's take some tweets. This is from Badibo Rose Vival, who wrote, "Government cannot exist only for the interest of the rich. In a state that is over 75% poor, you cannot justify coming like a thief at midnight to demolish people's houses without giving them time to move their belongings. These lands are being appropriated to be sold for huge amounts."
Okay, before we continue with this, my people, I appreciate every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Mother of all mommy diaspora, thank you very much, my lovely mother, for all that you do. Abu Azi, I appreciate you, my brother. Mother Peggy Monde, Wabo Felix, many more there. Thank you, Mother Stella Masawedo, and many others. Now, God bless you. I would like to quickly say something over this. What the government is doing, or whatever restraining court order that happens, how they are demolishing the property, even some of the properties that people are still inside the building allegedly, and demolition is going on at midnight. I condemn them all of them. But my take quickly before we continue with this particular video is this. I've said this so many times that the evil you support today will come back to haunt you someday. It's right there. a man could become the next victim of the evil he celebrates today. Don't defend evil because it favors you now. It could work against you the next minute. Do you know why I have to say this all over again? These same people, unfortunately, or rather, majority of these same people supported bad government or governance in the past. When we are saying, campaigning, speaking, make una not they collect money from people, from politicians, or not to support government based on ethnicism and tribalism, it will look like we are talking to ourselves. That's what it looks like. Okay, look today now, what is happening? Same you who have continually or continuously collected money from politicians or supported politicians because it's from your village, look what is happening today. When we talk and say now money rain, whether directly or indirectly, is affecting everybody, including Nigerians in diaspora. It's affecting all of us. You that lives abroad, that is not going to affect, it's affecting everybody. Because if you are listening to me today, you know how many times you don't send money go house this month. It's affecting you already, directly or indirectly. But I'd like us to listen more, and I have more to say. Thank you.
Those costs must factor in a dignified, honest, and transparent relocation program for all those affected. The Lagos government cannot solely exist to serve the interests of the rich. It is #OurLagos. Another ex-user wrote, "This is pure lawlessness and wickedness. Demolishing people's homes in the middle of the night while they're still inside. That's not enforcement. That's an inhumane act, even in a country where order is fading. This level of disregard for human life is terrifying. Lagos deserves better governance, not midnight terror against its own citizen." Another ex-user wrote, "This is what we call made in Lagos, Nigeria. You demolish the building in the night when you can barely see anyone needs to be rescued due to the demolition, or if something needs to be protected first. Demolition companies need to think about health and safety before using that machine. Sadly, most of these companies' founders obtain their licenses not by going through the knowledge of demolition. Lagos State Government, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, while visiting other great cities, should explore the demolition companies and check how it's done. Health and safety is important. I mean, Dr. Patti, this is huge because it's not just infringing of people's rights. There's also the health hazards associated with demolition a property. But in a swift rebuttal, the Lagos State Government or the Lagos State Police Command defended the demolition exercise with Public Relations Officer Abimbola Adebisi denying reports of illegal action and officer misconduct during the exercise. Well, in an official statement, the police asserted that the demolition carried out by the state government agencies followed all legal processes, stating that official notices were given to occupants over several months and compensation had been paid to those affected. And we're getting reports that some leaders in the community are insisting that no compensation was given to them before this new round of demolitions. As we speak, there are talks of protests that will be going on the third mainland bridge by residents of those that have been affected. Meanwhile, senior advocate of Nigeria and human rights lawyer Femi Falana has accused the Lagos State government of carrying out unlawful demolition in Sowore. Falana stated that the Lagos State High Court had previously issued an interim order to halt further demolitions, but the state government allegedly acted in flagrant breach and contempt, and he argued that the action by the Lagos State government is a mockery of the rule of law. Well, the Lagos State government has defended the action as necessary to remove illegal floodplain structures to prevent flooding, saying it has started compensation payments of up to 300,000 naira to verified claimants. Well, the government also held a ceremony at the Palace of Sowore Kingdom, supervised by the Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency, to present checks to 79 Sowore community residents. I mean, we have images here, we have pictures to show that the Lagos State government did offer these residents' compensation. Dr. Bati, I'd like for you to unpack all the stories. Okay. First of all, the fact that they actually disregarded a Lagos State High Court order, as Femi Falana has said, and demolishing people's property in the middle of the night.
Okay, there are many dimensions to this. The legal dimension, the equity dimension, the traditional dimension, the ethnic and political dimension. Let me take them one by one. Now, both Amnesty International and Mr. Femi Falana, SAN, are saying that there is a subsisting court order which says do not demolish these people's houses until the matter before the court has been determined. Now, if it is true that the Lagos State government went ahead to demolish, as Femi Falana, SAN, claims, about 100 houses, then, of course, that is questionable. We expect that our government will respect the rule of law. When matters are pending before courts of law, government should be responsible enough and not engage in the act of impunity of disobeying the court of law. That is the legal part of it. There's also the traditional part of it. The people of Sowore, they are saying, particularly in the Ojulari community, that their Baale is also complicit. You will expect that a traditional ruler would defend the interest of his people. But they are saying that the Baale of Sowore has a case to answer because they claim that he was the one who even invited the police when the people were protesting. And there have been reports of people being brutalized and also being tear-gassed yesterday by the people of the community, on the basis of which the people are now threatening that they will lock down Third Mainland Bridge this morning. I do not think that the people, no matter how aggrieved they may be, should take the laws into their hands and then lock down the Third Mainland Bridge, and other innocent Nigerians who will need to do business between the mainland and the island will now have to suffer for either the negligence of government or the negligence of the Baale of Sowore. The third part of it has to do with how the state...
Right, the fact that the government has to have a human face in this whole thing is the major point.
No, but the politics now is that people of Sowore are saying that they voted for APC, that they are APC supporters. Now,
Una Yeram. Okay, this is not about the Igbo people now. It's not about the Igbo people. They are demolishing the Igbo people's house. This one now, some of you that were celebrating where they were demolishing the Igbo people's house or houses, it don't reach your turn. It don't reach your turn, oh. For Benin language, they say, I don't know how they say talk. It means that the stick, the atalupoko, where they beat one. Oh God, I cannot interpret this. I cannot. My people not there here. But still, the evil you support today will certainly come back to haunt you today. Don't worry, someday. That's what we are seeing now. The same people who satanically, selfishly voted for satanic APC. Now their houses that they demolish. So their houses. And the funny part of it is that these people, so they are 99.9% the indigenous of Lagos State, or rather, the main people of our Yoruba brothers and sisters. Some of them that normally say, I don't go vote for Peter Obi. Peter Obi not be my brother. I don't go vote for Atiku. Atiku not be my brother. I can only vote for Tinubu because Tinubu is my brother. See? I'm not laughing at you. I'm calling you or reminding you of 2027 to have sense. Simple. Because when we are telling you to choose right, choose competency, integrity. When I say no, now a village person I go put. Then some of them will come on air and be tackling us. Like say we have anything to gain by hating any politician. I've never hated any politician in my life. I only call them out on their wrongdoings. As I your beast or your carry hate. But look what is happening today. When they were demolishing the Igbos people's houses, many of una come they drink champagne for one corner. But I wonder what you are drinking now. They try stop government, make it not entire Ogoroshoki, make it not the demolition of property, right? Oh, what a life. Let's stand for what is right. I've said this so many times. Let's stand for what is right. I would like us to listen to Abati further.
Right. The fact that the government has to have a human face in this whole thing is the major point.
No, but the politics now
Yes.
is that people of Ororoshoki are saying that they voted for APC, that they are APC supporters. Now they are demolishing houses of APC supporters in Ororoshoki. But Tokumba says it's about law.
Yeah.
It's about regulation. And that people must learn in Lagos State to respect the rule of law.
Right.
However, it is a question of how the government of Lagos State wants to be remembered.
Right. All right. I wish we all had a moment to speak on this, because the idea that these people went in the middle of the night and you heard some people saying, there are people living in there. I think it is really absurd and it's completely inhumane. I think this is the point that should be stressed really as well. There should be some also sort of a relocation order as well from the Lagos State government for these residents that are clearly aggrieved. Well, we'll head over to Anambra State now, where Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo has stirred controversy after announcing cash rewards for every ward won by his party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, in the forthcoming November 8 governorship election. While speaking on Saturday during the party's campaign rally, Soludo promised to give 1 million naira to any ward that wins, while the first 3 performing wards will get 5 million naira, 2 million naira, and 1 million naira respectively. Well, let's take a look before we take some reactions.
Now, can we say get there? Uno ega batasia next week. Uno kana alatasia kana menka. We will another prize. Maka November 8. November 8. Another challenge. Another challenge. Another challenge. No room banine ward upon win. Uno win ran a ward on another of 1 million again. Mana no room banine ward upon first, get what 5 million. Ward upon second, get what 3 million. Ward upon third, get what 2 million. After November 8th, get the ward upon first, get that.
Yourself, the corrupt.
Rufai, this pledge has provoked backlash from opposition parties and civil society organizations who describe the move as open inducement, vote buying, and abuse of office. I'll take some tweets. This is from Asawa, who wrote, that kind of promise raises serious ethical questions. Offering financial rewards tied to votes can blur the line between motivation and manipulation. Elections should be about good governance and trust, not monetary incentives. Leadership built on loyalty, not money, lasts longer. Another ex-user wrote, this is strong evidence of a non-performing governor. Good governance speaks for itself. You don't need to reward people to deliver your mandate if you're performing. Encouraging vote buying is a sign of failed administration. Shame on this man. Well, the Anambra State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefo, has dismissed the accusations, describing the governor's promise as a simple act of motivation to energize supporters. Before I know we've discussed this, but I want to also tie in this story so we can discuss both really.
For integrity are mocked, but Nigerians are waking up. The obedient movement is proof that people are now more aware, more discerning, and more determined to take back their country. And so as we look ahead to 2027, the message is simple. Integrity must return to power. Nigeria needs a leader who has been tested and found trustworthy. A leader who doesn't see power as a personal gain, but as a sacred responsibility. That's why millions are saying, let's support Peter Obi again. Let's give this man a chance to fix our country. Because when we have a leader who cannot be bought, who cannot be blackmailed, and who cannot be compromised, that's when we will truly start building a new Nigeria. To to Apostle Chibuzo, thank you for sharing this powerful testimony. To every Nigerian listening or watching, remember integrity is not weakness, it's strength. And to Mr. Peter Obi, thank you for showing us that politics doesn't have to be dirty, that it's possible to serve and still stay clean. The search for something to incriminate Peter Obi failed, not because they didn't try hard enough, but because there was nothing to find. And that alone is the biggest testimony of who he truly is. A new Nigeria is possible. Let's put our hands together and support a man that has what it takes to turn around Nigeria. And that man is Mr. Peter Obi.
Okay, this is not a campaign, but a reality of a man, the only man currently we have in our country, Nigeria. Unfortunately, few of you don't agree with this, but I guess you are surprised that this man have been investigated since 40 years ago, since 1980. They are checking for loopholes, how to bring him down. Till tomorrow, the investigation is going on. The check or search, satanic search is still going on. And Peter Obi is opened for more. How many politicians do you have in Nigeria that can say, investigate, if you find any corruption in my name, I will resign? How many? Just mention one. Now you know why people like us are supporting a man like this. I'm a proud Edo man, and Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Now you can see why I'm supporting him. Not because we are from same place, but because he's the only man. Right? Oh, 45 years, God bless you. Because he's the only man. Tony Africa, you say you don't believe that propaganda. Then can you tell us, since you started believing any other propaganda, or you don't believe, just tell us, do you have any corruption with Peter Obi as your own principal? Like your own satanic principals? I don't know who's your principal. Do you have one? If you have one, then call into the show and tell me. Tell us. Just tell us. It's very unfortunate. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. It's good to be back here again. Yesterday was my off day. I decided to just stay back, or rather lay back. But it's good to be back here again today. There's a lot to talk about. Fortunately, we cannot always cover everything. We can only do what we can here. Thank you very much, you all. Press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. Like Olumide, my brother, have done already. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Say, Elvis Mele, it is pretty clear that APC criminal and government is grand patron and sponsors of Fulani kidnappers. Yes, of course, they are. They are. What do you want me to say? If you are not, why can't you tackle them? Why can't you stop it? Kidnapping is not like a lucrative business in Nigeria. It's crazy. Thank you very much, Olumide, my brother, for the super chat. I appreciate you. For those of you that were calling in, this is the best time for you to call in. If you want to call in right now, Madam Deborah Fedor called in already. As you all know that she's not feeling too well. I believe she might be okay by now already, by God's grace. I appreciate you all right there. For those of you that want to join the panel, it's better you join us now. I'm going to start talking straight away. I've urged everyone severally to stand for what is right. Look what is happening in Oworo-Shoki. It's very unfortunate that you are demolishing people who work so hard for their money to build their whole houses. You are demolishing their buildings just like that. But for we to continue to avoid this kind of things that is happening, why are you even proud to say, oh, APC, don't do this to us. We voted for you. Just imagine. Is this why our government deliberately, impoverishing us, or rather making more of Nigerians uneducated? I believe lack of education is what is causing more of these things, even though we have educated ones that are still supporting satanism though. Mr. Simon, thanks for calling, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Hello, sir. That's somebody talk. I get the panelists.
Thank you, sir.
My submission again, Nigeria wash. Now, about this politics in demolition, I was looking at the tool for Nigeria, no go, bro. What I make this work on, where they come go now. Or where you pieces of water. But the worst part of it, we see this, I can say, those same people, 20 years old, when I don't see the money, they'll see vote for Tinubu. So the Nigeria just is so confused. Me, I know what I start with the country. You see, person they cry like this. So before 5 hours, it don't change to the same person. You say they give out the Peter. So that's Nigeria for you. As for Peter Obi, the man not the same people don't say finish 100%, but at least in order to get those past things where other governors for Nigeria get or the old governor.
Nobody is. Do we have anybody in the world that have 100%?
No, nobody the world. But just like I say just like Taobi. But that man, you go see win now. You know, guy they want be whether enter Labour Party or another party, they go see vote for your state because that one, you know, they talk. He won't work. They speak for and let's say that one good. But Taobi clean normal. If you don't clean, therefore they probably for now be, you know, Tinubu's supporter but don't use military against her. See Jonathan, Bullock, allegedly Bullock, Jonathan. Now they want proof again. Now they want proof. Say about the $130 million for China law. Now they run task. I believe they busted the news for some place. And I said yesterday they don't see drop of ECOWAS and Osibanjo. Now do this work with this man they do because they want proof that Jonathan because they want contest for election. They don't go meet Topolo. Self. Now say just be. No say I say Jonathan say he don't team money for Nigeria. He wants to come contest again. You know, say I say they're very clean. That is why they not saying anything against the pattern. I say you're big. They say that the sweet fruit now people they run now put the stone. How did they speak about the book? So I just pray say that my prayer be say me so make it just show the pride. So make it just be the verse on that of the 20. So let me pray for Peter Obi. Make so just become fire.
Thank you.
For that Peter Obi. Thank you, sir. That was
thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. For me, I don't have anything about core console, to be honest. I don't really think I have any. I don't have anything against him. The only time I spoke against him was when he was tackling Peter Obi in past election, but that was for his own selfish interest. But still, if Peter Obi want to work with someone like Kwankwaso, why not? I don't think there's an issue there. But what happened to Dati? You know, anyway, let's leave that for now. I'd like us to move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I'm very happy that Mr. Jonathan is already here with me. Before I come to you, Mr. Jonathan, let me take this last call, probably. Good evening to you. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Yeah, Mr. Sowore, good evening, everybody there.
Thank you,
panelists. Good evening, Mama Diaspora. God bless every one of you. Mr. Nigerians, let me put mouth on these demolition issues at Kuje and Nnamdi Kanu. You see, what this government are trying to do is just to create problems for themselves. Your demolition people the poverty rate in Nigeria is too much. Do you know how much a room self-contained in Lagos costs? It's over 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, and you will pay agent fee, lawyer fee, almost about 600,000 again. They will be calling 1.something million. Now those people they are demolishing their houses. Everyone will run helter-skelter, no place to find where they will stay. And what are you doing? You're trying to put hardship into their lives. Some of them will be frustrated, some. 30% of them will go now stealing or even breaking people's door. You know? So, I mean, it's simple. Even if that place is not a place where is being approved, why don't you make an alternative for them? That is bygone. Then talking about Mr. P2B. Mr. Elvis, have you ever seen a Nigerian politician who says, if you found anything incriminating about me, I would drop being a presidential candidate? Have you ever seen a Nigerian politician say such a thing?
Never.
No way. I heard when you were challenging Tony Africa. I mean, I don't know why people cannot use their common sense. Somebody who has never. I'm from Anambra State. I was in Anambra State when P2P was governing us. He virtually visited all the communities, making sure that even in my school, when I was in secondary school, he gave us a board and computers. I mean, I wish that Nigerian will understand that this man is God sent. He might not be, like we said, nobody is perfect, but at least there's a little perfection in the life of P2B. Well, Mr. Elvis, did you see what happened today in the court concerning Nnamdi Kanu? I don't know if
I'm not sure. Talk to us. Tell us.
Okay, yeah, he was defending himself. He was challenging the judge that you don't have any right to judge me. You don't have any right to listen to this plea because no government, no court in Nigeria can listen to this. Can go on with the case. That the case is dead on arrival. And he was challenging the Omotosho and said, you are being bored, you're a criminal.
For you? Today?
For it, today. Go on, you can go through some other, some network and see it. He was challenging the man. They said, you cannot, you're a criminal. The government has bought you, you cannot judge me. I mean, that is his own defense. So that's what really happened today in court. But,
okay.
Well, we thank God for you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank God for what you're doing. God bless you, sir.
I appreciate you, sir. God bless you too. Thank you. All right, my people. Now God will bless you now. Any callers that come in later on, if we are here, we'll pick your call. But let's hear from what Mr. Jonathan has to say. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. You are the first and you are the only one with me for now.
I can see that.
You have enough time to talk to us. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I believe others will join. Hopefully, I greet you, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet you. Happy New Week. Yeah, God bless you greatly. I greet Mommy Diaspora. I greet you, man. Good evening. God bless you greatly. And all the commenters, my fellow commenters, and all the callers, I greet each and every one of you. God bless you abundantly. You are welcome. You see, as we know that Nigeria is, we say it again and again, and we can't say it enough. It's not it's a lawless country, a lawless government. You look at the video, what happened in Lagos with respect to the demolition. You know, it's a government, aside from the fact that it's a country or a government of deception, it's a government that is demanding, always demanding so much from the people, always demanding the highest standard from the citizen, if there are any at all, from the citizens of the country, always demanding the highest standard from them. But the same government is the most reckless, the most lawlessness, the most oppressive government. They always demand the highest standard from Nigerians. They want Nigerians to come out at their best all the time, to behave in an orderly fashion. They want a law and order society, especially from the citizens, for the people to present themselves in the most responsible manner. Yet they are the most irresponsible set of people, bunch of people that put themselves together and call themselves government. Because this is another testament to that fact. That is what is happening in Nigeria. That is what has been happening. You went ahead, demolished people's properties, houses, most of them very poor, most of these areas, or in this particular area. In many of these streets or neighborhood, most of them are not, they're just like living like squatters. They're like, you know, a typical Nigerian neighborhood with nothing like, you know, give this compensation, that propaganda video that they show, you know them, they are very good at that. You don't want to believe that at your own peril. That is what they are. That is what they did, even when there is still a court order subsisting. They still went ahead and look at the way they even carried it out. The most criminal Gestapo style in the middle of the night. That is irresponsibility. That is so irresponsible. But when the people now say that they are going to protest legally, you will now say they shouldn't. The police will come out. So you are so irresponsible, but you want the citizens to be responsible. How far they will take this? Well, time will tell. And how long Nigerians will swallow all of this? Well, we're approaching. Time will also tell. What is happening is simply called oppression. It is just oppression, lawlessness, and injustice. That's just what it is. You cannot in one breath, you know, breaking the law and expecting the people to uphold the same law that you are breaking. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. And no society can move on or progress like that as well. The story of the lady in Edo State, in Auchi, that was, you know, kidnapped. Again, it's another testament to that fact that you see a government. That's just the summary of the state of Nigeria. A lawless, irresponsible government demanding. They are not just even demanding citizens' responsibility. They are demanding the highest level of responsibility from Nigerian citizens. You can see the disconnection there. It is one thing for a government, you know, to be irresponsible. It is another for that same government to be demanding citizens' responsibility, even at a minimal level. No, that is not their own. Their own is that they are demanding the highest standard, as if the country is a normal standard country. They always demand the highest level of responsibilities from Nigerians. Look at that case in Auchi, the girl that was kidnapped. Ransom was paid. The same government will still come out and say they are not paying ransom. Citizens were being kidnapped literally on a daily basis. Ransoms are being paid. Communication must have, you know, taken place between the kidnappers and the family or friends of the kidnapped. There must be, and they cannot track anything. But yet, when there is a protest, you will see them, you will see the police and the security agencies at their very, very best of performance in terms of, you know, security. You will see them. Look at the disconnection. Again, an irresponsible government demanding responsibility from the citizens. Are you kidding me that there was a lengthy discussion, a telephone discussion, a communication between these kidnappers and the kidnapped, their families and friends of the kidnapped, and yet nothing happened. And then everything is going on as normal. And then DSS will still be functioning as if they are normal. You guys are, this is abnormality. It's not a one-off. It's not something that happened.
Mr. Jonathan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
You know, I just wanted to comment. Anthropologically, if we have to look at it, isn't it obvious that I might be wrong, because we need to be careful how we put this, that the government themselves are the people kidnapping us?
You can't rule it out. You are in line. You are 100% in line. We cannot. How do you want to rule that out? How? If people come out today, let all these activists, let them do a post on social media that there will be a protest tomorrow, or there will be a protest next week. You will see how the police and the DSS, the security agency, how they will immediately go into action. Immediately. Monitoring all these people, right? Immediately. Gathering all sensitive information, monitoring up to the day that protest will take place. And yet they will kidnap people. They will pay ransom. And everything will just go normal, as if nothing has happened. Are you kidding us? This is stupidity. Yes. You are in line. They are involved. The government is directly involved in all of this. Ransom are being paid left, right, and center every day in Nigeria. It has become a business enterprise, a multi-billion naira, business. It has become a full-fledged industry. Kidnapping. You are no longer safe. You can't move freely. And the same government is expecting full responsibility, highest standard of civic responsibility from the citizens, from residents of each state, from citizens. That is the expectation, whereas they are the most irresponsible. That is Nigeria for us, an irresponsible government demanding they are not even. It's like, even if they were demanding, say, the minimum standard of responsibility is another thing. These people, till tomorrow, they are demanding the highest standard that even the Western world are not even demanding from their citizens. That's what Nigeria is demanding from Nigerians every day, the highest standard of civility. And yet they are the most irresponsible. How long it will go? Well, we shall see. We shall see. When people are talking about I love when somebody said that it's politics. Call it whatever you want to call it. Call it is campaign. It doesn't call it whatever. Mr. Peter Obi has not said that he's not a politician. He is a politician. That is not, there's nothing secret. That he's a politician. So if you want to categorize that video or that clip or whatever you want to call it, it's a political campaign, call it so. But the fact remains that everything there was true and factual. Do you know what it is? To investigate someone going 40 years back. I'll give you a sense so that you will know exactly what we're talking about, because I'm convinced beyond all reasonable doubt, to my bone marrow, that people don't know what it means. And this is what the Nigerian so-called security agencies and government, this is what they are so good at. Put them side by side with the best in the world. When it comes to something like this, they are very good at it. But when it comes to protecting the citizens, they are the most irresponsible. That is just what it is. Get a sense of what it is to investigate someone going 40 years back. Just get a clue of it, because I believe many people don't. Yes, I believe they don't. It simply means that I can give you more than 50. time will not permit me. I will only stop with about 10 to 15. I just bullet point them just to give you a sense. And if after listening to this, you still don't understand, then there is a problem. It simply means that you will start. I'm telling you, this is the work that they did. Let's just say it so that people will know. It simply means that you start from the day the man was born. If you want to find something to use against him, a man like Peter Obi, who have said publicly that if you find anything against me, please bring it out. That it has been so bold up to today, still saying the same thing, standing on that ground. For you to now find something against him, this is how they will have gone about it. I am convinced. The day he was born, you will start from the date and place where he was born. You will start from his parents and his siblings. You will know who his mama, his papa, the village where he was born, his brothers and his sisters. You will investigate them. You will have done work on them so that you want to find a nexus, a connection. Because all you are looking for is just to demonize him. Because all you are looking for is just to find something to indict him. All you are looking for is just a story to use against him. So they will have gone that far. You will know the name of his father, his mother, where they were born, and his siblings. You will start from the school he attended, the primary school, the secondary school, to the university. You will have obtained records from those schools, connect it to his parents, to his name, to his village where he was born. You will have it. You will have gone to places where he worked after he left university. The businesses he ran from that moment, from that date, from that time he left university up to now, or while in university up to now, all the businesses that he ran, you will have done work on them. You will have investigated all the associates that are publicly known and affiliates, people that are associated with him, people that are his affiliates. You will have worked on them. And I can tell you for free, there will have been more than 2, 3, 4, 5 people that will have sold out on him. They will have given information to the security agencies on him, but they found nothing yet. They still found nothing. You will come to his political career the day he became a politician. You will go to his finances, all his bank accounts for the past 20 years, all the checks that he has issued in his name, and all the checks that has been written, issued to him, that he has deposited. You will go, you will find them. Just maybe you are getting what it is to investigate someone going 40 years back. You will check all his travel history, both within Nigeria, all his travel history, both locally and internationally. You will check it. It is Nigeria. It is the government, Abi. You issue visa, you issue Nigerian passports to him. You will check all the passport that has been issued to him. You will now go to his wife and his children. You will check his wife too, his wife's bank account, all the account that his wife has in Nigeria, all the checks that has been deposited to his wife's bank account, and the one that his wife has written out, and his children too. You will check them. And you will tell me all these things that I've listed. Tell me one politician that will survive the first 3. If you tell me, I will keep quiet. Just the first 3, the first 4 of it, I will keep quiet. You will now come to his close friends and associates, all of them. And I can tell you for free too, 2, 3, or 4 of them will have sold out on Mr. Peter Obi as we speak. They will have spoken like parrots to security agencies. Everything that they have done. People that he knew from way, way, way back. So you will tell me all these 8, 9, 10 things that I've listed. You will tell me which Nigerian politician will survive it, that they will not have found something, because your intention is not to use it for anything legitimate. It is just to dehumanize him. to find a story against him. And you will have gone all this far, all this length, and you will not have found nothing. And you are telling me that the man has no integrity, then you have a problem. You yourself, you have a problem. You have a problem. A serious one for that matter. No one is clean. No one is perfect. But all those things that they will find against him will have been nothing. As imperfect they will have been nothing to bring to the fore, to bring out for people to look at. So if you want to call it politics, call it politics. Yes. You want to call it propaganda, call it. You can brag about that. That's what you brag about, because we live in a country, absolutely the country in the world where they celebrate mediocrity and criminality. And they punish integrity. This is what they punish. This is it. This is the kind of people they punish in Nigeria. They punish integrity and excellence. Where integrity and excellence should be celebrated, no, they punish it in Nigeria. They look for a way to dehumanize integrity and excellence in Nigeria, and they promote mediocrity and criminality. That's why we're not moving anywhere. So if Mr. Peter Obi want to brag about it, you can brag about all these things. You can brag about it. Tell me if your leaders today can survive the first three. Let's start from their age alone. I tell you for free, name the top 10 politicians in Nigeria, they will, as of today, that will survive the first four of this thing. The day they were born, the places where they were born, the school that they went to, whether their age, we can connect their true age together. Some of them have official age and they have the true age. They will have failed this test far. Talk less of them even becoming a politician. So, Mr. Peter Obi, you have every right to brag about this. There's nothing to be shameful about it. There's nothing at all. It's just to brag about it. This is integrity. This is excellence. And it needs to be celebrated. It's as simple as that. And finally, let me say this on Mr. Soludo, the current governor of Anambra State. See, again, we all know by now, any right-thinking person should know that Nigeria is an abnormality. In a normal society, Soludo should be taken off this election. If we're really talking that we're talking of electoral integrity, again, as I said, it's a country where it is only mediocrity and criminality that are celebrated. Integrity, compassion, all these things are not celebrated. This one should be taken off the ballot. It should be taken off the ballot to use him as an example. If there's any integrity left in that country, Soludo should be as an example, going out publicly on a campaign trail, offering money as an inducement for votes. This is staggering. This is madness. There's no more limit. There's no limit anymore. Coming out openly, telling people that he even pronounce the amount. 1 million, 5 million to be given out. And look at the poor people. What do you want them to do? Not all of them can process this thing. All they see is just the money. They only see, the only thing they hear is the millions. Is the millions. Many people have never seen 500,000 naira in their bank account for all their lives so far. And you are talking 1 million. You are talking 5 million. This one should be taken off the ballot. If there's any integrity left in that country, it should be taken off the ballot. God will help us. I'll leave it there now so that my fellow panelists can take over. Thank you very much. I really appreciate
Thank you.
your service.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you very much. I gave you that long time because you came first and you paved way for others that's already here with us now. Thank you for that wonderful submission. It's sad. But I'd like to hear from John Nation, is the next person on the panel. And thank you very much, Judge Luchel, for the super chat. And Mother Sowore, thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you always. You said Tony Africa, Tinubu is his principal. Okay, a lot of people have said that. I think he's very proud of that. Well, me why? Our Dream Nation, please unmute yourself, talk to us. I could evening to you.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening. And God bless you
Thank
for
you.
what you do.
Thank you
God
so
bless your
much.
backroom staff. And God bless your beloved wife and your mother for standing by you and all the panelists who have made it possible, coming out to support, to push the voice forward. God bless you. Mr. Jonathan, God bless you. Mr. Odua, God bless you. Mr. Lewis, God bless you. Ogandubisi, God bless you. Igadio. Mr. Jonathan, you've said a lot, but one thing we should know in Lagos State, that when something like this is happening, like people will talk in parable, when somebody is dancing on the road, there is someone inside the bush who is eating the drum. What is going on in Lagos State, if you look at, you cannot write it out that the government are not involved. It's people in power who are taking the land. They build Lagos State. They are taking their land. Let them see it today. When you will be telling them not to support evil, and our man, I build Lagos State. He will take. But one thing we should know, with all this wealth, all this money, you go close eye one day, your children will useless it. Because now public money where you thief, it will never work well for any of them. How can you force people like this, throw them out? Even if they build those places, it was built on a government land or initial plan, because during the Fashola, this thing happened also. Fashola brought document that this place was mapped out already, it's government this. But it's mapped out. The same you people will sell it and give people sea of hope. You're making people homeless, pushing the same people you are supposed to protect, even if that has happened. Tomorrow you will see them, they will come, they will tell you they have given them notice. But we know it's all lies. They will come, one government official will come and speak. Till today, Peter Obi brother land that they have taken, nobody has come out to say, this is a company. Lagos government is not aware. Till today, as I'm talking to you, the case is in court. The same way other people land they are taking. So it's the government hand. They are the one doing this thing. And one person is behind it who wants to take over, take everything from Lagos, turn it to their own. And yet these people are not from Lagos State origin. Some of them are not Nigerians. They don't have any trace of origin in Nigeria. They are the people today frustrating you that your novel, they cut and bury am for under plantain for your backyard. People where their novel, they no bury for Lagos land are the people today frustrating you, intimidating you. You who are indigenous, your ancestral land is being taken over by criminals. You support them. You say they are your leaders. Today you are suffering for the evil. The evil you ignore and supported is what you people are suffering. I know some innocent people who do not support this evil are also victim of it. But most of you are the people who see them, your enemy, the people who make you poorer, you see them as your Messiah. People who will come in government and loot your resources, take away the majority of your revenue and give you little, and you see them as your Messiah. You celebrate. Somebody build road, una they celebrate. It's responsibility, job where they do to collect salary. Una go do. Jump over, hey, it's working, this person is working. No. What was that person voted office to do? It's those things. It's his primary responsibility they are doing. Nobody across other country have traveled to witness and to see. Have not seen where people are doing road in US, in Netherlands, in other places to come and gather people to say, I want to flag off this project. Gather, use resources that can build you another hospital or build that same road. You invite every dignitaries, put them together. Half of the resources they will use in making that road, they have spent it on media alone. So all those things are not true. We shouldn't be supporting those evil. I've been in UK for years. I've not seen where they finish road and they organize every county people, everybody at the area to come and say, want to flag up this road that we built. It's so sad in Nigeria. These people are your enemy. You are seeing them as your Messiah. They are not your Messiah. They are the people who have denied you hospital. They are the people who have denied you goods road. They are the people who have denied you portable waters. They are the people who have denied you job. They want you to depend on them so that you come to their gate, sitting down. December now, a lot of you will gather in Sanwo-Olu and President Tinubu gate, waiting for them to come and share you rice. That is how they have designed you to be. If you are busy working, you afford a bag of rice to buy. If the economy is working, they build industry for you. Why are they interested in building roads? They are not building factory where you will have job. Why are they interested in building roads? They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about the job, creating jobs for you. It's about how they want to enrich themselves. So it's sad. So all you people who are suffering today in Lagos, it's so sad. You can see them going in the night. You can see the temerity. You can see the wickedness of people in power. Today, the Lagos government will come out to deny that they don't know those people. They are not involved. And you will surprise how is a society being oppressed. An individual will be stronger to go and use caterpillar, bulldozer, and just go to somebody else and demolish. Then the sitting government will be telling you they are not aware. It's the same thing they said during Peter Obi brother issue. They will tell you they don't know who are doing this thing. What kind of a country exists like this? A lawlessness place. How can you think that people will come? They don't even engage for people like investors to come. What your politicians, the investors they want, they need criminals like them who will come also, so that they will do partnership with them to loot your resources. They are not looking for genuine investors to come to Nigeria. That is why you see them doing whatever they are doing, destroying the judiciary, destroying the reputation of your country. Have you seen people that your president is introducing? Is he not mentioning his classmate? People with this, my friend, this. So you don't see any genuine investor that will come in to say, I want to invest in this. Who did the Edo State go and bring for how many 250 billion that we don't know where it's coming from? They don't have. How can a genuine investor will come here? Apple will come now to say, want to come and build a place to start a manufacturing Apple. Is it this thing? Mercedes Benz will say, okay, we want to come and build our this thing here. So we can begin, since Nigeria is part of the people who are using our product so much. So it's so sad. Those people will not come because we don't have a judicial system. Because every company that will come will look at the law of your land. If anything affects my business today, my money will return back to me when I'm investing. But we don't have that kind of a system operating. So they only open door for criminals like them, drug dealers, bad people who will come, they will partner to loot, then they will award contract in the back way. Those people will launder the money for them, buying houses abroad for them, investing abroad for them. That is a system you put the bad people. Nigerians, you must wake up. Never you support evil. The evil you are supporting today will work against you tomorrow. You might be a beneficiary. They might give you one appointment counselor today, but tomorrow you might not be in that office. You may retire as a policeman. Today you are hurting people on the road. But most of you who are retired today are carrying placard, going, but you are in that system. You would have correct those errors. They are still chasing people. Imagine governor who said it's working. It's promising people that you want to make sure that you do. See, because the person sitting in power have told them and promised them something, have told them already. This is the only way out. So it's open rigging. If we have a system working in Nigeria, Soludo, who call himself a professor, who all his problem is to attack Peter Obi. Peter Obi have told him, you are a professor. Use your professorship and govern Anambra. Focus on Anambra. What has he done? If you have done something proper, like Alesoti is working today, will Alesoti go and sit in Aba and be telling Aba people, promising them money for them to do? People of Aba are ready to do anything. Anybody that will come, they are ready. They say they will sacrifice their life to defend the vote of our Abians. That is a system. Do something, your people will vote for you. Your people will stand and sacrifice. But when you are not genuine, you are just becoming a politician. You come out to say you are a technocrat, you are this. You want to fix. Now you cannot do. You are promising people doing. He would have been in jail today because we don't have law. Or they would have even scrapped him. INEC, if your law is working, INEC would have been the one. You have gone against the electoral guideline. And remove him from that place. His party can bring a new person if the window is still open. If it is not open, they remove them. But we don't have a functioning system that is working, that can hold people accountable for these shenanigans we are seeing in our country. What a side country. Imagine Kasim Afebua coming out the other time saying we are on top of this. People, sweet man. That is his son. That is his son. What is his history? Working for Babangida, all those people. They are trained them to speak like criminals. They will come and paint you and talk to you. You will fall for them. That is the work, Kasim, they are doing. But when the real thing is coming, they will shy away from it. That guy you see there, Harrison, is a human being who is using the resources with the support of some Nigerians who are also funding to say, let's help. Are we supposed to be living like that in our society? It's the responsibility of the government. The government cannot provide the security. Well, I'm not disappointed in the aspect of Edo State. What did the governor promise them? He said he will bring them in security. And that is what they are suffering. So whatever thing is doing today, I am not shocked about it. That if they will deny that, today, that girl, I don't know if Edo State will remove this shame and see how they can take that girl. That girl is traumatized. You know what that girl, there are language we will not use here, has gone through. A woman like that. Even person will not find rich am. Go, they take you. You know what those people do? State by state, turn by turn, and they take, remove water for their body. So you know the trauma, the thing, the impact on that lady today. Don't see how she's jumping. Till she die, she will never forget that traumatic experience. But our people don't know what people go through. They don't know. They don't understand what trauma is. They don't understand. That is why they don't see you. They will just look at it and say, this one. That girl, now, those things would have picked her and see how they can take her in a hospital, assess her and do her, get a therapy to her, put her and take care of her. If it is to fly her abroad and see how they can
Thank you.
put her back. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. God bless you for giving me the opportunity
All
to
these
speak.
things that you are demanding for Mr. Alabo, it will be like say you the things in na UK, na Nigeria, they I don't understand you. You fly what, take car, do this, fly her, do where? For inside Nigeria. you know
Mr.
that you
ABC,
don't
so
even
sad.
know
You know
how
what thing that girl they go through now? You don't know what
this country is
you
finished. Somebody rescue you out. Just manage yourself. Do you know how many tons
Jesus
they
Christ.
take on that girl?
They don't take them.
Do you know
That
how
is the
many
thing
tons?
now.
Do you know
Because
how
they
many
speak like
tons full
this.
and ESM they take on that girl every day? Yeah? That girl, her life is messed up already. Forget. I repeat, no single woman that they kidnap for Nigeria when they know you take tons on every single day. This useless set of people where they sleep with cow. Now they go so say they go kidnap normal better human be there. I'd say until we start speaking truth to power and choose the right person to lead us, all these things I wish people will understand. Mr. Dubisi, talk to us, Mr. Paul. Good evening to you. You have the floor. Mr. Paul, you are not there. Sir Louis, please.
I'm here, but let Sir Louis speak, please. I will speak after him,
Okay, that's
please.
fine.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Sir Louis, you have the floor. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, good evening, my brother. Good evening, everyone. Honestly, I did not see the earlier broadcast and what was the video that was shown. I was busy then, so I just came in and I saw the broadcast and I just saw the topic, the picture written there said that they've been investigating Peter B for 40 years, and said finally they've freed Sowore from prison, and also I think you made mention of the young lady that was kidnapped. You see, that's these are part of the messages I saw here on the broadcast, and
Yeah,
because
that's fine. That's all.
yes,
Yes, yeah, that's
because
all you need to talk about anyway.
because I'm a member. I mean, because I'm happy
Thank
to be part of always coming down here to also join my voice. So I'm always happy to be here. And first of all, I'm going to commend you for the good work, for giving the opportunity for us come together. I know yesterday you took a day to rest. I checked you were not online yesterday. I said that was good, to
Yes,
have a
sir.
Sunday to yourself.
Thank you so much.
That was very beautiful. May God continue to bless you. You see, Nigeria is you see, like you said, sometimes I don't know where to start from. Nigeria is not just a country like as small as Ghana. Let me use the word small. Apologies to my Ghanaians watching us. Nigeria is not a country as small as some other African countries. Nigeria, I see Nigeria as a subcontinent. It's like a continent because the amalgamation that took place, countries were put together. And right now, things has been extremely over messed up. The country is messed up. I really don't know where to start from. Because is it from the northern set of people, from the Fulanis, those who invaded and those who also migrated in during Buhari that don't think like the rest of us? And many of these Fulani leaders who don't really care. They don't try to. We are talking about a better Nigeria. They don't see it from our own perspective. And these people are not just ordinary Nigerians. These are influential people that have the political power, the money to do whatever they want to do. I've watched several videos of men talking about, people who are hating and abetting these S-men and supplying them food and everything. And I've been asking myself a question. These people, to what end? What do they really want to get? What is their vision? What is their mission? What are they really after? What are they really after? And what is the motive behind this? Because this young lady that was kidnapped is just part of the atrocities that happens on a daily basis in Nigeria. Now, before I will continue on that, what you wrote here said they've been investigating Peter Obi for 40 years. And from Jonathan's submission, I was just thinking to myself first, I said, who is this man? Peter Obi, who is this man? For you to be an outsider, it's like, when I don't know about other folks here, I don't know about your stories, but in my own little way, with the little years I've been on earth here, I've been in a place where I was attacked for trying to do the right thing. On many occasions, I felt the pain so much. To me, it was excruciating. I felt it so much because what I stood for was what was right. And I started wondering, why would people just want to hate you for trying to do the right thing? And now, that is just on the little level. And I was just thinking, I said, who is this man? This man was a governor. For many years, he was a governor. If he had never held any political position, maybe the rhetoric then would have been, well, let him hold a position now. How can we trust a man that has never been elected to power? But this man was the governor. So he was the governor for years, until today, there is nothing tangible they can use to hold him down. To say this is what Peter Obi did, he's not qualified, we don't think he's competent, we don't think he has what it takes to capture the affairs of the country. This is that. EFCC is going after him. A man that was a governor. This man is an angel among demons. And let me just use the word, please pardon me to use the word as an angel to qualify him. Because Nigeria, you see, if you see yourself in a situation where, for those of you that went to higher institutions in Nigeria, and you happen to be in a place where there are lots of pot boys, and you are just one man that they used to, like me, I belong to the Jew gang, people who don't belong to any group. I just love to do my own fine boy thing then, but it was also a problem. But that beside, imagine if you were just you were in an institution littered by court boys. No matter the good thing you try to do, just because you are not a member of them, you can never be right. No matter how much right standing you have, you can never be right. If you like, make a policy that will better that establishment, that will better the lives of everyone connected. You can never be right. That is when we always use the word here. Mr. Evans always uses the word Satan. A satanic person never sees the right he never sees the right in anything, never see the good in anything. A satanic person will never see it. A man has been, this man has gone through all the kind of, no politician today, since Obasanjo became a president, has gone through the attack this man has gone through. I've just been watching. They've done everything. And I saw a video a few days ago. I was watching it. I think someone posted it that a man was asked to have a beer, to drink a beer, to test if the beer was good. And the man made his own reply, as in analysis that the taste was awful. And then this guy now analyzed that the company that manufactures the beer is actually in Anambra State. So when Peter Obi was a governor, I think Peter Obi actually helped also to make to contribute to to the company's growth, and that company employed lots of people from the state. So Reno Omokri, according to that video, actually was trying to demarket that brand just because he thinks the brand is connected to Peter Obi. So I was not thinking to myself like, okay, do these people who think about the people whose livelihood are connected, those who are employed by these companies, when you have a country ruled by evil people, it's a problem when you now see a man that wants to bring light to that country. And Nigeria is a very, very it's a big country. We have the food. Let's see, don't look at the map on when you zoom Africa map. Nigeria is a very big country. And to have this man come out when you have a bunch of corrupt politicians from the north, from the west, from the south, from the east, and all of them seem to be against one man opposing multitude of people, just one man. That man is worth celebrating. He's really worth celebrating. And I think it's something that students, they should use to lecture students. They should use, Peter Obi should become a case study. Mr. Elvis, please apologies. Someone is banging on my door. I will come back later. I don't know who is banging on my door. Thank you. I'll come back.
Okay, Mr. Ndubusi, are you ready? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready now?
Yes, I can speak.
Okay, you can go ahead then. Mr.
Okay,
Lewis.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan. And Mr. Elvis, I greet you too, and my fellow panelists. I greet our dear mommy in diaspora. Let me start with the demolition in Oroshoki in Lagos. You know, when INEC declared this man winner, I knew that a huge dark cloud would gather over our country, because some of us who know its antecedents know that all we are seeing now will happen. Going to demolish the houses of people, even with a subsisting court order, what does it show? It shows you the kind of individuals who are in charge of our country, that they now control the court and do as they like. These are signs of what may equally happen in the near future, where they will even, I won't be surprised one day if they commit if one of them, by error or by omission or directly or deliberately, unalive someone in broad daylight, and then the matter will be taken to court and then it will be dismissed. This is the state of lawlessness we are talking about. Our country is both at a state of lawlessness and in a state of war. Now they are now using the police at a full force and speed, using extreme force to quell, to devastate people, innocent people, to want to control what people say and what people will not say. Extreme force. I don't know who will come to the aid of these people now, because the way they think is, Lagos State is they are on a different. The Lagos State government is like, since this man came to power, they are on a different level altogether. They are law unto themselves. And the funny thing is that our people themselves, when they see these things, I don't know why they forget so easily. When their phony election comes now, they will go buying them with peanuts to vote for them. And you see the same people who are being oppressed, whose human rights have been denied them, who have been completely rubbished as a human being, turned to just tissue paper. They will still be lining up, dancing, playing drums for these people. I don't know what you can call this. I think at this stage now, the problem is on us, the citizens. Can we for once sit down and think and see how these people are ruining our future and the future of our people, of our generations yet unborn? Those people living in those areas, now many of them are just trying to eke out life. Where will they go from there now? Who will fight for them? It's so painful. And you see how the press report this thing. The press, the Nigerian media, I don't know why they are taking some of these stories as if it's just a normal thing, just report and it goes that way. I remember how vibrant the press was during the military era. They will keep standing by the people, saying things, even they are having an opinion. But I don't know. Probably they have all been compromised, or they are afraid of losing the whatever good measure of life they are enjoying. They can't stand up, and the press should be writing this story should just be everywhere, because at least there's a court order. You go in the middle of night where people are sleeping, demolish people. So these people have lost both their property and even the things they live with inside their homes there. And what will be of these places at the end of the day now? Nobody knows those who will take over that place. They say it's in a swampy area, canal-like area. But at the end of the day now, the hawks will take over those places and rebuild it and sell it, share it among themselves as they usually do. It's so sad. I don't know. I think our mindset should be changed. These people have done more than enough for the people to say we can't take this any longer. Because if the people come out en masse, these people who still feel they are strong, they will all bow. But like we used to say here, our people, maybe they are not tired of the suffering we all are going through, including us. We outside, those of us who are not in the country, we are all feeling the pain. Well, concerning Sowore's release, I'm happy that he has been released, and thank God that they've released him, and he will continue the struggle. I raised his hands and gave him praise for his unrelenting vigor in what he's doing. Everybody has their different ways of fighting. If this is his own way of doing it, let him keep it going. I pray that with time, Nigerians will see the need to join forces and demand for true rule of law to prevail in that country, because the country is completely lawless now. I hope that he will sue the government and the police for his illegal detention and the assault he suffered. Even if it will not go anywhere, let him sue. Let it be on record. For the lady that was released that was rescued, Mr. Jonathan, you said it all. Huge ransom must have been paid, and then the trauma the lady will go through, just like others who have gone through through the same process, cannot be quantified. It will take so many repairs, so many therapy for her to begin to enjoy some semblance of normal life again. This is how our country has been reduced to. That foreign invaders, whether they are Fulani herdsmen or not, and some of our own indigenous criminal-minded people have now used kidnapping as a business. And sometimes this kidnapping happen not too far from where security forces are stationed. And it begs the question, are we sure these people are not part of this thing? And even when this money has changed hands, all these phone calls that are made and all that, can all these things be traced to know where these things are coming from? If we really want to solve this problem, how can we allow our country to degenerate to this level? of course, business-minded people or investors will not come into a country where there's no safety, where there's severe insecurity, and where the rule of law is not respected, where even judges who are supposed to dispense justice have capitulated to the powers that be. I don't know whether at some point these judges, well, there are no few of them left who have some level of integrity any longer. That all of them, they seem to be bowing to these people in power. I don't know how long it took these people in power to compromise. Maybe they have a list of these judges and what they have done, and that they are using to compromise them. This is really serious. It gives so much cause for concern that our law, because in a country where the laws are not obeyed, where the third or one of the three arms of government that interprets the law, the judiciary, in a country where the judiciary does not exist, that country is gone. And that is what we are seeing in our country now. It's a terrible thing. I don't know what can be done. It's another big area we all have to join hands together and see how we can rescue. The judiciary needs rescuing. They need rescuing. Serious clean up needs to be done in that area. People talk of INEC, but that one is equally important. For that one and getting a brand new constitution that is really the people's constitution is what we should all be focused on. Because if the judiciary is continues to be corrupt, nobody can get justice. A common man cannot get justice. Even somebody who feels is well to do, but whose case is very straight, we go there. Once it's against all these crooks in power, the person will not get justice. On the story of Soludo, like Mr. Jonathan said, the thing is enough. This kind of comment is enough to take him off the ballot completely. That he said it openly. This one is not in hiding. He said it clearly. It was hard. It's enough to take him off the ballot. But of course, he will still be there. We don't know why these things happen. Maybe this is even a test, a teaser of what to expect in the coming election in 2027, if there will be election at that time. That they will not start saying it openly. That they will provide money for those who will vote for them. Because there's nothing this people in power cannot do. It's a terrible thing. Nigeria is really in trouble. I don't know how we are going to survive these people, because they are pushing us back every day with the way they run that country. Let me stop here so far. Thank you.
Thank you, Oga Ndubisi. Mr. Odua, are you there? Mr. Odua? Okay, Mr. Odua is not there. Oga Louis, are you ready now to finish your remaining time? Okay. Since they are not there, Oga Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan. All right. None of you are here. Mr. Elvis, are you there? Or is it my network?
Hello?
Can anyone hear me? Mr. Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, now can't make me look as if now my own network.
Hello,
I don't
Mr.
call
Alabo.
Odua, I don't call everybody. Nobody they respond.
No, I'm here. I can hear you. I heard Mr. Ndubisi.
Okay. So
I was just waiting for Mr. Elvis.
Start your second submission, and Mr. Elvis there far now.
Okay. Anyways, Mr. Odua now. If Mr. Odua is there, he can take.
No, he's not there. Don't call him tired. I've been calling him.
Okay. All right now. No problem. We will wait. Mr. Elvis, are you there?
Let's roll
Anyways,
it.
Okay.
A lot there for us to discuss. Let's just roll it and go.
Yes.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
You don't come on.
I did here. Everybody don't give
March
information.
March day today.
No, March.
Now yesterday they struggled.
Yeah. Struggle with here. I get 3 points. They say we struggle. What are you saying?
3 points. I mean, 9 day point important. 3 points is 3 points.
Exactly. I get 3 points. I'm 7 points clear above Liverpool, 6 points clear of
Make
Man
una
City.
keep the momentum. Make una keep her up. We'll not be saying when season one end now, I go begin flop.
Now with
Make una keep am
I
going,
tell
you know.
you.
No why?
Now my club too. Now my club too. Now my club too. When say when Wenger no can they buy players, I can't tire. I say okay,
No,
we watch now.
you not be real fan. You not be real fan. You not feel tired of what you believe. Can you
okay.
tire?
Oh, God, to be see you and Black Panther, Black on the same more.
Exactly. How
Is
can you
that
get
this one day? Is that this one day we'll talk about football and that's now. Let you know. Say I don't know watch Arsenal since 1998 or 97.
consecrated fan? Listen, if you are a consecrated fan, it's a better for worse.
Yes, sir.
Better
I know.
for worse.
Yes.
So when it was, you go wrong. When it good, you say the Arsenal fan. And you don't be fan.
No, I know wrong. I deal with them. Only say sometimes when I see within the if I go for table sometimes, I say they are doing well.
That only say when your talk, so now their problem you're this so. That only say.
Okay.
But Mr. Elvis, who go there as Arsenal fans when we go get problem? When I go there close to win something, everything go scatter.
Every time, nearly. The thing they too painful. Heartbreak. Well,
don't worry yourself. See Black Panther, they fool yourself for comment section. Don't worry yourself. You know.
Okay, I get hope this season because as I said, then get players now. Then get boys who are to fight to the last.
Now, so last season, you know they put your hope there.
Let's give final submission. I beg. It's already 3 hours. Thank you. You know, I beg Mr. Alabo, the final submission for me. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah, let me just say
we still have time at least. If we can go for 5 minutes. We know plenty.
I don't even think I have. I don't even think I have much to say. I just
you have. Okay, Jonathan, tell what is happening. Who are those people responsible for what is happening in Lagos? Do you think they are invisible? It's not people in government.
Of course,
because
now,
how can we have a system? How can we have a system in place?
What they do, what Nigerian politicians in this, what they normally do is that they will canvass for votes, get their first term. Once they get the second term, that's when they will start doing all these things, dealing with the.
I bet you don't reach my turn.
Since last year.
Mr. Odua, we don't call it. I don't worry. Make a Jonathan finish in 5 minutes.
Mr. Odua.
Mr. Odua, no shot. Okay.
Anyway, let me quickly say this so that Mr. Odua can take over. See,
okay,
it's not a new thing. It's not a new trick. They've been doing it, all of them. It is their second term that they always come out like this. The only sad side of part of it is that the same people. This is 2025, for crying out loud. In less than 6 months thereabout now, campaign will be in full-fledged in Nigeria. By the time it's April, May next year, you will see campaign. And it is these same people. You will see the governorship candidate of APC, whoever the person is, he will come out 2026 and he will be telling them that he will not demolish houses. You can build wherever you want to build in Lagos. You will be compensated. There is no demolition. He will put it in the smarter way. He will put it is that all demolition has been suspended for now. Government will have to set up an inquiry. They will look into it. They will check this. It's all lie.
But Mr. Jonathan, are you telling me that people of Lagos do not know that governor sitting down as a governor is useless in Lagos, but only one man who controls the thing?
You see, let me tell you.
Are you telling me they are not aware?
Not all of them. Not all of them. You see all those people in Oroshoki who are protesting. If you sample them, just sample them, you will see the rubbish and nonsense that will be coming out of their mouth. You will know that they are not informed at all. They will just be talking.
Please, so can I ask a question? That Oroshoki, are they indigenous of that place or were they brought to?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. It's a mixture.
There is a reason I'm asking that question. Okay, if I want to talk so that I can say what I want to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the Oroshoki is It's a suburb of Lagos there, very densely populated area. It's
Exactly.
one area that APC is one of the stronghold when it comes to election. That area of Lagos State, they always bank on it to get a lot of votes there. And
very close to Bariga.
Yeah, very close to Shoki, Bariga, Bagada, all those houses.
They are all together.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone.
You can take over.
Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all. Good evening, Mr.
Mr. Odua.
Sir?
Mr. Odua, before you speak, so that you go with your question, do those people, do they have to be an indigene? The people who are ruling them, are they indigene of Lagos? So this is when you are speaking.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you. God bless you, man. Good evening, everyone, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. You know, the reason I ask a question is very simple, because the topic, finally, whatever. Anyway, before I comment on Peter Obi and that pastor revelation is that when people decide to become ignorant and are too afraid, then something like this will be happening. Because is it not the same country that we are living, that we did not hear that in the northern part that any state governor is demolishing their people's house? Apart from Wike, who went to Abuja and started demolishing people's house and collecting the land given to his children. Because when you are a stranger in the land, you will be looking for how to grab land. You will do everything by team. That is why today Tinubu now owns Lagos. Then I believe this governor now is still the same foreigner. I believe Ambode were a real son of the soil. Now, that is why I asked if Oshoki, I don't know as you people call the area there.
Oworonshoki.
If the people that demolish his house, are they not indigene? They are the house they are demolishing. Are those people not indigene, or they are foreigner who just came to come and start building houses? Because if they are even foreigner, I believe they have started building those houses before this government, this Tinubu government, or this what do they call Sowore government come into power. You see, when they were demolition market the other day, nobody come out. They have a name they tag to it. But you cannot come to people's village or people's land in the name of the urban, how do they call it, urban development. Before you want to be urban development, you will have built houses that you want to pack the people of that village to, because that is their great grandfather land. Before the Sanwo-Olu great grandfather left their village to come to Lagos, these people originated from there already. So by the time something like this happened, it is their protest to block road is stupid to me. They will have carried their blanket, their pillow, whatever, and come to governor's house. They want to come, because you cannot come and demolish their house in the name of your government. That is stupidity. Because if you are government, if the area, they have area that is bushy, that they have not started building, as a government, that is the area you will focus on. Take your plan to that place. That is why they always call it a new, how do they put all these things in construction? A new development or development a new area, something like that. Then you have to go to those areas and say, this is the project, this is project we want to do here. Okay, if these people that you are demolishing their houses now, since maybe you want, let's say you want to put road in this place, or there's something important you want to do. If apart from road, any other thing that is important you want to do, you go to the area on those villages that they are not built. Then you project those things there that can even enable people to come to those bushes. That is why in Italy here, you can go to area, they will just make it is an office area. Because when they build those areas, there is no house. The one they can make market area, they will just go there and make it a market area. Workshop, do it. So you cannot come to the place that people have built their forefather, their boat house. Then you say, in the name of you want to turn Lagos to what? To useless what? All of them should carry their mat, carry their pillow, carry their whatever they have they can use to sleep. Go to government house and do, so that Sowore will know how government is supposed to live. You cannot be protesting and say you block your block road that they are demolishing your house and you are crying. No, that is not a place you have to cry. Take your load, your everything you have now, because you must sleep. The Sowore must provide house for you to sleep. Because if not, even if you want to demolish the house, you will have built houses down and said, you people, because this area is not fit for sleep, for building, so come to these areas. It will be trade by barter, exchange. You cannot just go in the name of you are government, you have authority, useless authority. Without the people, what give you authority? Without people, who give you authority? So, but when people fail to do the right thing, when they fail to know the right procedure to follow, that is how people will be molesting them. And they say some talks still came. How many are those talks? How many? We don't talk more than the villagers? Or are they more than those who will show this thing? They are afraid. And they said, police throw tear gas. Can't you do a catapult and throw that tear gas back to the police? Do they know how to do catapult? So it is time for people to take the necessary actions against all these oppressions in the name of government agberuism. You will hear they are afraid of what do they call this agberu in Lagos? Is it more than the entire people in the one village? What did you people call him? His name self? Oluomo. Is Oluomo more than everybody? So if except they take the necessary action, they will continue to demolish, because if they finish on this village, they will go to another village. If they finish on that village, they will go to another village. Except you stop them now. Because I believe Tinubu did the same thing. So it's a legacy to all his followers. Since we don't have land now, let us use in the name of government to demolish these people's land, then we can collect it. A foreigner is driving you the indigene, in the name of government of your land, and you are crying to who? It is your action to drive the man out from his house and his office. Then we know, according to the those that when the fire is hot of the mother and the child, everybody will be dragging it to save his head. Don't come and be crying on the tar road. My dear, you will just be wasted for nothing. Go to the necessary place, that is the government's house. Go and sleep there. Let him create a place that you people will be sleeping. So that is my advice to Woroshoki and any other place that we want to demolish. So that is for that. Then for Peter Obi, that shows integrity. 40 years to investigate 40 years of his life. And that is why we said, for a man to able to leave office and save money for a whole entire state, it is stupidity for people to say he save it in a place that is having his interest. Saving the state money in a place you have interest, is it not better than the you want to go away from the state, you put the state into debt? Then the unborn generation will start paying the money that they did not eat. So that shows integrity. That is why I said, I wish I can be in Nigeria when they will be campaigning. I will have be at the forefront to campaign for Peter Obi, for the market women to know how to answer questions and how to ask a question. If you tell us that this person, okay, tell us when he was living, they didn't borrow money for his and leave it people to debt, or did he pay the debt and still keep money for his people? Because when you did not have when you have food to eat, that is where after you eat, you now have extra. When you are hungry, you cannot. Oh, my people said a hungry man is an angry man. So Peter Obi, what to be the president of Nigeria, and by God's grace and by the effort of Nigerians, he will be the president. So that we showed Nigeria how life is supposed to be. That is for that. Then for the Edo State, I thank our brother Harrison from the Delta, Aguamishi, who came, risked his life, and came to Edo State to save Edo child. You see now that the government of APC is the terrorist that is terrorizing people. They are the kidnappers. Because you cannot tell me the state governor who quickly run to Sokoto, Abikan, whatever they call it, and said he want to pay them, is it not 50 million that time? I'll be 5 billion. Please, someone should remind me, how much did he promise them? That some crash happened in Uromi. Then they now call those kidnapper hunters.
50 million. 50 million compensation to their family.
They now call those kidnappers hunters. The governor who went to Kano and said he want to pay 50 million to a person now could not set his own state person free from the hands of kidnapper. So when he was campaigning, he promised that those state people said, I will supply you insecurity. And that is what he's doing now. Because if not, it will have been his prerogative to make sure that that girl is free without kobo. And he will have made sure that all the forces, what you ever call them, whether DSS, SS, Benebes, whatever police, and that in Edo State, make sure that they find those people that kidnapped that girl and bring it out. Because I still know that kidnapping that girl was they were still patrolling her between the Edo State and Delta State and Kogi State. Those are the area they were parading there. So it will make sure that and this is the government who bound the vigilante that were existing before he came, because they want to start supplying us insecurity. Because if not, since you stop the vigilante, by now you will have made sure that the ground is secure, that no single kidnappers is happening. Because you were able to run to Kanu, Abi Sokoto, to go and promise them you want to compensate them with 50 million. And you could not, and your own state now, they were asking for 20 million ransom. You could not bring it out to make sure that your state person is free. So it shows that Modu Pebulu boys are the kidnappers. Because if not, it will have made sure that the Edo State child is free from those kidnappers without even the family paying ransom. Because first, your duty is to secure the life and the property of the state. So how did even the person who rescued her call your office, but no response from your office? So Modu Pebulu, tell us how, because the other time you make a door line, you revamp a door line, it was traveling, the kidnapper attack it and pack people into the bush.
Mr. Oduwa, 20 seconds.
So you have shown to us that really you want to supply us insecurity in the land. And that is why Ekpoma people are crying insecurity, kidnapping, all the essence cycle, they are crying insecurity. It shows that it's your hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful
Mr.
submission. Thank you.
Thank you,
God bless you. God bless you for what you do. Let's go back. Mr. Lewis, are you there? All right. Okay, Jonathan, if you are there, let's continue. If you have okay, you've said something. Let me go to Mr. Ndubisi.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Labo. On Peter B, what else can we say? True conscience fears no guilt. Everybody, his story is a well-known story. It's an open book. Everybody knows him. From what the preacher said, his member told him, if they started investigating him, if they went as far back as 1980, I just checked it based on his age. It means he was only 19 when in 1980. That is it, because he's 64 now. He was only 19 in 1980. So they went as far back as when he was just 19 years old, when he was barely a man.
That's why I said, that's why when I heard 40 years, that's why I highlighted that means they started from the day he was born, literally.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
You can imagine. Yes. And like you said, sir, among all of them now, among his contemporaries now who are in politics, who can beat his chest to say that he or she has the kind of integrity he has? He's not a saint, everybody knows that. But it's very clear. God has provided us a leeway to begin to rescue our country, to begin to set our country aright with someone like him. And we have many others, because like minds gather together. If by God's grace he comes in as president, he will gather like minds across the world, Nigerians, who will help set the country aright. That probably in the next 10 years or more, following that he's ascending to power and when he leaves, we'll begin to beat our chests. I'm proud of our country. Mm-hmm. Many of us know that our country has so many potentials, many untapped till present. But unfortunately, these men in power, they have weaponized poverty and have made our people to feel that the standard, what they are seeing now is the standard, which is completely not so, which is wrong. Some of our younger ones have not known power supply for 10 full hours. Many homes don't even know what tap water is like. And these things, like Mr. B used to say, are not rocket science. These are things that can be done. And Nigeria is a country surrounded by water, at least largely from the southern and middle belt areas. So I don't know what our people want again. I don't know what our people are looking for. If they will not allow their biases of whichever kind, be it ethnic, be it religious, be it just mere hatred, whatever it is, if they won't allow it to blindfold them and stop dancing to the tune of these people who are destroying their future and the future of their children, they should align themselves with Mr. Obi and give him that chance to lead them. That man has integrity. In fact, I think it was the man who spoke before I spoke. I said that Obi should be a case study. I would even say it should even be a subject to be studied by kids from primary school. Maybe he can even take off time himself to go out and to schools across the country, maybe from even primary school, because that is where our foundation is, and begin to teach our children about the dignity of labor, that good name is better than money. Because that was how some of us were raised, that a good name is better than silver and gold. If you keep your upright position up, it will attract a lot of goods for you in future. Hard work and discipline, integrity, it settles the whole thing. It will provide you success on all fronts. Unfortunately, we have found ourselves being governed over the years by people who have no business in government. Many of whom don't even have a genuine business before they became politicians. Many of them now are eating government. They have nothing. That is why they cannot survive outside government. Let me even say this. I think some of us know this. Obi said when he was governor, all his commissioners, after they worked with him, After he left government and left, most of them returned back to what they were doing before they came into government. How many of the current leaders or rulers we have or rulers have that can say of that? Can say that of some of their of some people who work with them? They are all jumping from one government position to the other. That's why they are willing to do whatever it takes to be in power. Well, sometimes God has a way of throwing up opportunities for people who have the discerning mind. He has done that with somebody like Obi, and I know there are many as well like Obi, who are people need to open their eyes to and say these are the people that will lead us. We thank God
Thank you,
for
Mr.
what is
Joseph.
happening in Abia State. The governor, yes, is trying. Let me end by saying that the kind of police brutality we are having now is too extreme. It's like now they have tried to use police brutality, extreme police brutality, to deal with the people, and the people must find a way to say this must stop.
Mr.
Thank you.
NWC, thank you so much for your submission. But I want to take you back to know. I thought you know this man. You've lived in Lagos. This man who is in charge of Nigeria today believes that this is what he believes and he wants to do. And the way to achieve, he must force everybody to follow that way. That is what we are suffering in Nigeria. I am on the right direction. My policy is going to work. Be patient with me. If you want to protest, no. If you want to be an opposition against me, I'm going to deal with you. That is the character of the leader we have in place. That is why the police are working like this. It's somebody that is pushing them to do that because he believes that nobody should raise it. Everybody must believe that he wants to fix Nigeria. That he is the one to fix Nigeria. So we must tie to him for these 8 years, looking him. So nobody, no opposition should rise. That is the character of someone who is leading us. That is why he will not allow any protest, but the people must rise to take
Yes.
back our country.
Unfortunately, sorry, Mr. Alaba, unfortunately, the lack of enlightenment, at least average enlightenment of Nigerians, are the problem. Even security forces in countries that things work well, they disobey unlawful orders issued to them by their bosses.
It
That
is
is not.
not them. Nigeria president is too powerful. Nigeria president gather all the power, is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Number one, he direct the police. Everything ends on the table of the Nigeria president. The power given to our president is too much, so they don't know how to use it. That is why they're abusing it. This is the
Well,
area
that's
that
why
will now
that
fall
is why.
back to
Yeah,
constitutional review, which people
that
are
is why the people must
clamoring
resist it,
for.
and that's why we need a constitutional change, a complete total overhaul of the constitution.
But not the character in power today that can bring that. Because this
Yeah,
is the
but the people
person who
can.
enjoy that kind of power. Even if he have a way, he will add more power to himself to become an emperor. That is what he's doing.
He's already acting as an emperor. He's already an emperor. He's the law.
Nigerians, even apart from the fact that you have someone who has that autocratic tendencies, Nigerians in nature, Nigerians in nature, they have this sycophantic nature. They tend to follow an individual for what they will gain, and that is not
That's the
beneficial.
problem. That is it.
If you notice today now, and politicians, what they do is that once they notice that, some people don't, once they notice that, they will just grab it completely and they'll start taking maximum advantage of it. Some of them, when they come in, they don't have that inclination, they don't have that intention, but it is people that will begin to like telling them, this is it, we are behind you. We can
Do it this way, and
push
nothing
for
will happen.
you. And then you just grab it. Look at what happened today. That Sowore protest when he came out of prison. They are already singing. Sowore is a leader. Sowore is the leader. Sowore is a good leader. They are already singing. Can you imagine those people if Sowore now becomes anything at all? You see people wearing Tinubu's cap. Not be only Tinubu's, not be only Sowore cap. They will wear Sowore's pants. He is not. They are already singing. Very psychophantic people in nature because of what they will get. So
we need mental. We need mental reset. It's mental slavery, like Bob Marley sang in his song. That is what we are suffering. The people are the key. Other countries where things have turned around, it's not the people that French Revolution. The people just sit down. They said this. At some point, they said this, they became emboldened and faced the monarchy, a very powerful monarchy for that matter. That is what we have seen in many countries. So I don't know.
I just want Mr. Peter Obi is to just one thing that I believe personally that I'm waiting, I'm hopefully that he will do is to begin to use 2027 electoral campaign or election campaign, whichever way you want to call it, to use it to set standard. Use it to set another level of standards for Nigerians or Nigerian politics. We need it so badly. And the area that I'm referring to here is in the area of politicians coming out and telling us the people that they will work with. If we don't get to that one, we have not started. It can never be. It will still be what they call real political appointment, fine. But you will still have to put the right people in the right places.
Yeah.
Because it's political appointment now does not mean that I will take a carpenter to come and be doing the job of a plumber. No. Or I will take a carpenter to be doing the job of a bricklayer. No.
Yeah, that's why the country is in decay.
Sure that the job of a bricklayer is a bricklayer that is there.
Yeah.
The job of a plumber is a plumber that is there.
Yeah.
At least have the requisite experience and knowledge to handle it.
And have the boldness to ask him to leave. The person is not performing, even though the person is supposed to perform. Yes,
exactly. Don't allow. I know it's politics.
No sentiments.
I know it's politics. I know there are positions. There are so many positions that you can play around with as a president. Like that's one of the in this Tinubu administration currently that we have right now. That is what is killing this government.
Yes,
because you have wrong people in
the wrong positions.
In wrong positions. That is just it. It's killing.
They are all playing politics with their positions. They are all playing politics with their positions. Nothing more.
President, there are thousands of positions that you can put bricklayer there. There are thousands of positions that you can go and take a plumber. You can take a agbero and put him there that will have serious no impact. But there are sensitive positions that you don't joke with.
Exactly. You put the right people there so they can deliver.
So that they can deliver for the people, deliver for the nation. You don't play with position of the what do you call it, the Attorney General of the Federation. You don't joke with that one. Not so that now they declare state of emergency in Rivers State. Now, if you have a competent Attorney General, he will advise you correctly.
Exactly. You can't remove the governor. Leave him there. Restore security, but leave him there. That's what the constitution says.
If you interpret it, you interpret the constitution. It will tell you straight off, and if you don't agree, you will resign. That is just the way it is. You don't just appoint him because this man he helped me during my campaign. He was there. So even there are so many other people that are more, qualified. I'm going to jettison them. I'll just go for my own man, knowing fully well that your own man cannot do the job. Even though he's a lawyer, even though he went to his SAN, the way they give them SAN in Nigeria, that one, they just give it to them. It doesn't matter. You still have to find the right people. And that's the standard that I'm looking for. I mean, if they can do that, it will be a serious challenge. Because if Mr. Peter Obi can come out in 2026 and say that is going to the campaign and be naming some sensitive positions, the people that he has vetted, that this man will be this for me, this man will be this for me. That is how politics works in every advanced nation. It doesn't work the way No, it doesn't. We must have. There's no standard in Nigeria. There's no standard because people will know already that, oh, these are politicians. You are putting a politician there. He cannot do the job. And people will begin to ask the questions. You will not leave it for the Senate to do it, to do the screening. Nigerians will have done the screening themselves. Because once you are elected, it is no longer in the hands of Nigerians anymore. Who you appoint or you nominate to be your minister for this minister, it is no longer in the hands of Nigerians anymore. It is now in the hands of some crooked 109 senators that will have collected money for whatever reasons. Let it be Nigerians that will even scrutinize these people. Like that's just the way you are talking about water. If you know that water is so important and you want to pursue it, tell us the person that will get the job done for you, so that Nigeria will scrutinize this person alongside with you. That this person that you are projecting, it's not that you still have the right to change. If you're elected, you still have the right to change, but this is the person I'm projecting. That
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
You talked about the Attorney General.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm not saying you might be right, thinking that because I know this man that was tried by Buhari, who was the Attorney General of Nigeria during Goodluck Jonathan, was able to speak truth to Goodluck Jonathan. Goodluck Jonathan listened regarding the state of emergency in Borno State.
Yeah.
But President Tinubu you have today, do you think the Attorney General you have can tell President Tinubu something what to do? No.
Because the Attorney General was just a pure political, it was not based on, it's just favor. It's just about, paying back.
His boys, whatever character, wherever he is, this same man made them. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That
your houseboy to be bold enough.
That's what I'm saying, that it will have been that you think that Nigerians, if Tinubu had, given Nigerians the clue, the slightless clue that, okay, this is the man that will be my Attorney General. Do you think that Nigerians will have accepted? No, people will have come out and condemn left, right, and center, and it will retract.
Nobody will condemn. They know that
it will retract. Okay, you see now that now that he's president, there are certain things that look at all this pardon that he gave. They came up with a list of people that they want to pardon, criminals and all of them.
Yeah.
People came out and they responded. We have to learn from all these things. People came out, people started talking.
They responded.
Yeah.
Mr. Jonathan, Nigeria responded, it has ended. Those people,
the president,
will be released. Nothing will happen.
You put the president. Okay, let me give you another example. I just used the Attorney General there. Let me give you another. Do you think, in your widest imagination, that Mr. Tinubu, before he became president or at the peak of the campaign, will come out and say Matawale will even be close to defense ministry? Do you think Nigeria? Do you think it will fly? As crooked as Nigeria is, it will not fly.
It will fly. Not in Nigeria. People will just criticize. When he picked
no.
When he picked Shetima,
it will not
when
fly.
he picked Shetima, did Nigeria not?
Mr. Jonathan, what about the immediate past Kebbi governor, Atiku Bagudu, who was Abacha's bagman?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Who still has a case here?
Do you think that before
Prime Minister of Budget and Planning?
It is see, if somebody will go to during the campaign, God will give us all of us life. I will have opportunity, either directly or indirectly. I'm going to have the opportunity, even if it is once, to post question to Mr. Peter Obi. Either any platform, I will be there. I know I will have that opportunity, and I'm going to confront him. The whole world will be listening. If you know truly you have it, you must come out and tell Nigerians, not after.
You must
Yes, that thing is good because it will even increase his campaign profile opportunities.
Yes, because you have set them up. All the other candidates will begin to do the same. They will say, okay, this is my own person. Let's compare and contrast.
Yeah,
Because
to increase his electioneering opportunity.
I will ask him. I will ask him. I don't have two questions. For
Mr.
me,
Jonathan,
yes.
I'm 100% sure that if Peter Obi win as a president, he will release his ministerial people before he will be sworn in. And
for Nigerians to even scrutinize.
He will do that so that Nigeria will scrutinize. And I know that he will give them their portfolio. That one I can 100% fight for him. I know
that's the president because
but
you will have checked
before
them
the
out.
campaign and all those ones to come and say, because we need to get this power first, you should know. If you take
yes, Mr. Labo, you are right, but what Mr. Jonathan is saying is that it's even a good way of starting. Yeah, it's even a good way of starting that.
Mr. Labo, you are playing politics now. You see, I hear this all the time. People will say, like,
Mr. Labo, what Mr. Jonathan said is right. It's good to even do it during campaign.
No. When you are doing it that time, it don't already cause a lot of crisis. Nobody in Nigeria who never matured reach like that.
We have to start one day. Are we going to wait until we are 1,000 years old as a country before we start doing the right thing?
Never reach like that.
Okay. Let me tell you this then, Mr. Alabu. Okay,
yes, sir.
Because let's just say this now. So because we have never get to that level, that standard, and then we continue to have people like Tinubu becoming our president.
That's the problem.
But yes, Mr. Jonathan, I totally
or
see what you are saying. What you are saying is a best practice. But just imagine Nigeria today. I just mentioned that Dele Faro to me, Peter Obi just Dele Faro to me is going to be our Attorney General, or let's say just Minister for Justice.
No, the way they do it, from what I've known,
just to say this is going to be during the campaign.
See, the way they do it is this. You see all the acts from my own experience in what I've learned in North America, in Europe. You see the key people in most of the time, 70-80% of the time, the key people that surrounded the candidate during campaign that has become household names, they will not even make it to his cabinet. That is fairness for you. I'm talking about 70-80%. He will not even he will not even put them there. Right? They will be the backbone. They are the one. You see, it cannot. You see, people that are in Aso Rock that have no ministerial appointment, nothing. They are more powerful than the ministers. He will carry someone like Dele Faro Timi inside Aso Rock.
Yes, working with him daily.
Will be more effective, will be more powerful than any damn ministers, because he will check them. He will be the one that will be checking them. So he will not even say he wants. That is what president does. They will bring their most trusted ally.
Mr. Jonathan.
They are the one there.
Closer. That is what they call the kitchen cabinet.
Yeah, if you enter Aso Rock 6 a.m. in the morning, he's there. If you enter Aso Rock 3 a.m. in the morning, he's there. You say, when this
man is the first and last to see the president. He's the first and last to see the president every day.
This man, they sleep. Now the man they there. And when the president comes out, go see him. It's nowhere to be found. But now them, they do the work. You look at Stammer, the current prime minister of United Kingdom. When he was campaigning, there are 3 guys that are always with him during that campaign. They are all over the place with him when he was campaigning. Where are those 3 guys today? Me, I don't see them. I can't find them anywhere. But they are inside Downing streets. They are the one calling the shots. See, if any minister brings any proposal, it's going to their hands. Now them go look, because those are the trusted allies. So the president will not want to put them in a position where, in a public position. They are the one that will be doing, you simply call them the ones doing the dirty jobs. In a game of soccer, they will say there is a player who is doing the dirty. They are the one that will be doing the dirty jobs. So he won't give them any ministerial appointment, something like that. But they are there with him. You understand?
Because once you give them appointment, people will be reading politics into every move that they make. Give somebody like Dele Farotimi, if Peter Obi wins, and you give Dele Farotimi it will just look as if anything the man does, people will read meaning to it. Politics. Look at Tinubu now. When people say he's smart, look at what he did now. Gbajami Amila. Tinubu did not give Gbajami. He just say he's his chief of staff. The power that guy carries in Tinubu's government, all the ministers combined together no carry that power. Is the one calling the shots there. Is the one calling the shot. All the ministers will have to go and bow down to him before anything gets to.
As a matter of fact, Wike's stupidity or Wike's arrogancy cannot stand in front of Bajabi Amole.
No. If Gbajami Amila wants him fired tomorrow, the man will be gone. I'm telling you. That's it. Tinubu could have given Gbajami Amila, say, minister of, you would have given him one big position there, one ministerial appointment. And today, Gbajami Amila will just be in the cage. He can't do nothing. Like Minister of Interior.
Hello, fellow
But do you know that
hello, fellow panelists.
Hold on, sir. But do you know that this guy that you just mentioned now with Jabi Amila, he has been with this Tinubu for a very long time.
Yes.
So they know where the dead bodies are buried.
Yes, now. Yes.
Just like you said, if you are looking for the guys that know where Tinubu's shady business are, but Jabi Amila, Fashola.
Yeah. You see what? Thank you.
All of those
guys.
guys.
My brother. You just mentioned Fashola now. Tinubu strategically he left Fashola, but Fashola is still doing the dirty job. He can't bring him in, but Fashola is doing the dirty job, especially within the judiciary. He's the one doing the dirty job for Tinubu.
Fellow panelists, I just want to chip in something that is also going on. I don't know if you guys know about it. See, what is this situation with state creation, for God's sake? See, this state creation situation, this Ned Nwoko that is going all over the TV and campaigning for doing PR stunts and trying to do image laundering with state creation and touting himself, 72-year-old man, to be governor for. See, all of this state creation is just a way. Look at the last discussion we talked about on Saturday. Mr. Jonathan, you were there. And I think one or two members of the panel too, you were there. It's just, if we have to refer, see, all of this is just resource control grab. See, these guys are criminals. They want to create a normal state so that they will have an entity or a so-called state that is going to be collecting allocation every month. And a group of people will be siphoning the. See, it's not about development for the people.
If you allow us to speak to that, well, for me, you will not blame them. And this is why.
It's nothing about development of the people.
See,
because
my brother.
If you are looking at the times and climes and you are looking at the moment and what is going on, this is nothing about development for the Anyoma people or Igbo people. I'm sorry. This is not insult to the Anyoma or Igbo people. This is all about stealing your resources.
Let's bring it home now. Maybe
go ahead.
Let me just greetings to everybody. Greetings on that's where I'm Mr. Elvis. Let me start from where you stop now. For me, Ned Nwoko has no problem. They are all playing from the book. Tinubu was a governor in Lagos State. What did he do? Whatever you are talking now, they don't just start today. Tinubu started it. When Obasanjo did not allow Tinubu to create state, what did he do? He created a local government LCD, I think. Yeah, development areas.
Development areas.
He created them. So for me, you cannot blame anybody. And if they cry for state creation, I didn't know Nigerians. They are Nigerians. They are Nigerians for crying out loud. You are now saying that it's for resource control. It's for not for development. See, everybody is entitled to whatever they want. It is just that all of this thing is happening under this corrupt government, and this is where it becomes so painful because they knew that Peter Gregory Obi won the election, and they knew what he was coming to do. But because they are criminals, they didn't allow him to get there. Both judiciary and every one of them, they are all criminals. And I said some months ago, how can you have a candidate like Peter Gregory Obi and you don't have bishops, imams line up behind him and say, whether do or die, this is the man that we want. Now we have just heard now that they have to investigate him right from 40 years ago. What did they find? Nothing.
At age 19, no, from age 19.
They didn't find
That was
anything.
thinking.
Is he a saint? Maybe yes, maybe no. But you and I that we are sitting down here, we can tell that either one way. When I heard that story, I was just reflecting on my own personal life. I am reflecting on my own personal life. He's a Nigerian like me. I'm a Nigerian. But when I heard this story today, I decided reflecting on my own personal life. That can we find such a man in Nigeria at this time? So when you said that, when they said that it is inside black pot that a white pipe will come out, we still have Nigerians. You and I, we are here doing our bid. We are here every day making our own cry. So Ned will go cry and say he wants more creation of states. Let him cry. That is what he wants. I can stand up tomorrow and say, okay, or your state, I want another state to get from your state. I can cry that cry. Will I be given? Maybe yes, maybe no. But whatever we are saying now didn't just start. Tinubu did the same thing. And that's their playbook. Now, going back to what Mr. Johnson said earlier about Sowore, when they said Sowore is being released and they started singing, they didn't sing that song today. Oh. That song was sung last week when they were protesting. Oh, that Sowore is a good man, he's the only leader, he's this and that, and they were campaigning, they were protesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So when we speak here and say this guy is just looking for attention, some Nigerians think that we are just talking. When we speak here, you think we are just talking. So that song, Mr. Jonah, they didn't just sing the song today. The song has been sung even on the protest ground. They sang that song on the protest ground. So please, Nigerians, everybody is entitled to their opinion. But my own opinion is the fact that you think Sowore is your savior. Hey, good for you now. Carry on. No quarrel about that. You can even hug him. Sleep with that's your own cup of tea. But Nigerians, like I will always say, know who your saviors are. Know who is really fighting for you. Now I'm going to Okpebolo. Honestly, to even have allowed Okpebolo to even stay till this time in Edo State is a shame on the Edo people. And I say that with all boldness. Okpebolo is a failure to have allowed him to even be there. That means everybody is just covering their face, just going on like as if nothing is happening. That guy is the worst thing that has happened to Edo State. And I'm not apologizing about it. Okpebolo is the worst thing that has happened to Edo State. And like I would say here, with all due respect, with all honor to the throne, most of this thing, even for me, I blame the palace to an extent on this issue of this Okpebolo. This guy has no clue, does not even have a head on how governance run. This guy does not even understand anything about governance. All he just care about is that there is a person called Tinubu, and if you don't wear his cap to meeting or you don't sing his praise, forget about it. Okpebolo is a failure. Is a disaster to Edo State. Is a blatant failure. And I'm saying,
Monday, they will come
yes,
after you. They will come after you.
And make them come. I get here. I full ground. I'm here calling out my own governor, Seyi Makinde. Seyi Makinde is not different from Okpebolo. I mean, I've called out the Oni of Ife, yes, several times.
You mean Solo Makinde?
Seyi Makinde or whether Solo or Seyi Makinde for your state is my governor. That's the governor. He's a failure. I have called out the Oni of Ife several times here. So I don't care who was come after me. I am here. I am not going anywhere. And here's the reason why. Because our traditional ruler, they are more closer to the people. You know, say the KBOC. That means you cannot question the king. Our fathers, they are closer to our people. And we allow these governors to do evil against our people. Why? Okpebolo is a failure. Now ask him, how many classrooms has he built ever since he become governor in Edo State? That one thing will take 8 years for people to renovate classrooms in Edo State. So for me, these guys are failure, blatant failure. And once they leave office, they should all go to jail. Their jail should be that one with the glass where you go and look at them with their pants in their bum bum. These guys are failure, blatant failure. So, Mr. Peter Obi, you have challenged me again today. I am looking at my own life, what I can do to be better. 40 years investigation and nothing found against this man. I am sure. I am very, very sure. I am sure, sir. Mr. Labo, you said something here, I think about 2 weeks ago, that Peter Obi left office. He did not install, he did not become the godfather of Anambra like Tinubu. If he had done that, where would Soludo be today? Soludo that is opening his mouth to talk to my principal like as if he's talking to his roommate. Soludo, if Peter Gregory will be with what he did in Anambra, if he has want to be the godfather, where will you be? Where will you be? Because you need to ask this question. But for Peter Gregory Obi, that's why you are a governor of Anambra State. And the man is still standing tall. Peter Obi, you have challenged us here. Me, particularly, you have challenged me again today.
20
I will look at
seconds,
my
sir.
life. Thank you very
20
much.
seconds.
Are you the mic?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We're just managing the time because some of you, maybe you may be seeing time don't change. So,
Time don't change
Niger,
for England.
so that Moku help Niger watch.
For
All right,
No,
England,
let's
and
go
Niger
to
watch will be all right.
Mr.
Don't worry.
Olumide.
He'll be all right. Leave him alone.
Mr.
can
Olumide,
I
if you are
speak?
there, Black Panther, calm down, please. You are just coming in.
Olumide don't talk now.
Olumide never speak. Please.
Oh, all this one with the thought since Olumide not be speech in the
Let
make.
us ask
He
questions.
said he has not spoken.
Allow me, I'm
Mute
the
your
one
mic and just keep
moderating. Black
quiet.
Panther,
He
calm
has not
down,
spoken.
please.
Let him be.
I just asked question. Okay, Black Panther, go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
Don't worry,
Mr.
no
Olumide,
worry, go on.
No,
As
continue.
the thing they fire your body, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I
okay.
thought you had spoken. I thought he gave you time to speak that. And that was why I was asking.
No,
Not
I
that
was
I'm
only
eager to speak.
okay. Let
No,
me just say one or
he
two
only
things.
asked question. Mr. Olumide, go ahead, please.
Okay, let me just say one or two things. I just want to say that this state creation thing by this guy, this Baba 72. I mean, what he
Nwoko.
be?
Nwoko.
So this guy, for me, I think
Ned Woko.
it's just part of their resource grab. You know, they
The
don't mean well for the
woko.
people. It's just part of their resource grab. It's just a device to create a legal way to cut away resources from the people, you know,
Yes,
and
yes,
transfer it to their cronies and share among their cronies. So I don't think they mean
exactly,
well. So at this point,
exactly.
the country is a mess,
Because
complete mess right now, and I don't think they mean anything well. That's one. Then two, my brother, give us a mandate. I seem to respect you a lot. I like you. But on your issue and your opinion about Sowore, I think you're kind of getting it wrong. And I know you are not the only one who shared that opinion. Even Sister Rita too, Rita Adams, if I'm right, kind of shared that opinion too about Sowore. And I think I want us to be a little bit mature and not just be too emotional, overly emotional. I want to always look at issues with an objective mind. You know, you might be a member of the obedience movement, you're a member of the obedience movement. I don't know if you're a member of any political party, but you're a member of a partisan group. So it may not be a political party at the moment, obedient movement, but it's a partisan group that is geared towards supporting one candidate to being president. And we all know, the whole world know that the last election was robbed in broad daylight. You understand? And there are some of us who feel strongly that we can't have a country of fairness, equity, and justice if we have to allow things like that take place. You understand? So I want you always to look at things with objectivity. I want to speak I don't want to come and lampoon or lambast you or use harsh critical tone. Sometimes I can do that too. I don't want to do that because I come to respect you a lot as a fellow brother on this panel and a fellow Yoruba brother. So the way you've come out on shore, I don't think we need to be a little bit more objective when we analyze your issues. I don't know. This guy is giving you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what else you want. He's been arrested twice. This guy has left his wife and his kids in the US to come in and fight for a cause that some of us even believe is a lost cause. This guy believes in one Nigeria. Sure is a firm believer in one Nigeria. But some of us are saying no. We need to divide the Shido space, and every man go to his own tent. If the Igbo people want to go and form their own country where there will be peace and tranquility, let them go. If the Arewa people want to, if the Middle Belt people want, the Yoruba people want to, there are some of us who hold that belief. If we can't come together and form a unified country, that would be fair to all of us, regardless of where you come from. You understand? And this man has been in and out of jail. I don't see any young man with the same energy as that guy who has come out to tackle the government, and yet you're still saying that. And again, even if we were if we were practicing democracy the way the US was practicing it, or in the UK was practicing it, we all can't belong to the same political party. You understand? Every party, every man will have his own following. You understand? But if you want to look at issues objectively, is what he's speaking about or fighting for currently a right cause or a just cause? You understand? That's the question we should be asking. Is he speaking the truth? Is he fighting for the truth? Is he fighting for equity? So it doesn't matter what affiliation he belongs to. Today, Nnamdi Kanu might come out a free man and decide that he wants to play partisan politics. It doesn't mean that Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu will be in the same political party. But it is a country that has not given us the opportunity to choose the leaders that we want in a free and fair election that has caused all this to happen. We all can follow one person. You understand? We all can follow one person. If our country was a country where it's devoid, where elections is not devoid of, it's devoid of rigging and corruption and votes manipulation. Who knows? Tinubu doesn't. We know Tinubu in a free and fair election does not stand a chance against Obi. They would have to rig that 2027 election massively for him to win Obi if Obi was going to contest against him. You understand? But what if they bring another candidate? If APC was a party with credibility, or PDP was a party with credibility, and they want to give people a fair and good standing, where they will go, delegates will go and elect who will represent the party in a free and fair election. Perhaps there are other people from other ethnic groups, other regions in the South, not necessarily in the North. If they say that it is the term of the South to rule the country, maybe there are other people there that can give Obi a run for his money too. If we give it a fair playing field and allow them to campaign and fight and argue before the people, all the different ethnicities of the country. That's why I say we have a system that is perhaps even better than the American system of electoral college.
Mr. Olumide,
where our God has given us a natural electoral college, where even in the US,
Bang,
a majority of the people's votes, the president
Olumide, they want to ring the bell.
The majority of the electoral college.
Olumide,
But God has given us a natural electoral college in the different over 300 ethnicities in that geographical location. Over 300 ethnic groups, and you have to go there and argue before all the 300. Yes.
Okay. Time up, please.
Okay.
1 minute.
So in 1 minute, my brother, give us a mandate. I respect you a lot. and please let's be fair on Sowore. Sowore, I mean, you guys said so. I've heard over the weeks and days that you guys, some of you dared him to say, you know what, is working with Tinubu, is working with the government. Let them be arrested, let them do this, let them do that. You understand? And this guy was physically assaulted. The first time they granted him a 50,000 naira bill, it was physically assaulted. You understand? How much more do you want him to prove?
Thank you, Mr. Olumide.
When Ganifa Waini passed away, he had to
Mr.
go to
Olumide.
US. Let me just quickly mention this. Please, very important. When Ganifa Waini died, he had lung cancer. He had to go to US. Ganifa Waini was never a smoker. He never smoked cigarettes. He was an ardent Muslim. This guy died of lung cancer. He had no risk factor for lung cancer. You understand? And the theory from the daughter who was in the US, a medical doctor, was that perhaps in the process of his incarceration in the Nigerian jail, he may have injected him with a substance that caused his lungs to deteriorate.
All right, thank you, sir,
so
for that.
all these physical injuries Sowore has suffered in the hands of the Nigerian law enforcement agency. Do you know how much damage this thing has caused to his body?
It's okay.
Until later on in life, we won't know.
It's not it, Mr. Olumide.
Please, let us be very, very safe. I mean, let's show empathy.
Mr. Olumide, when the ring bell, why don't you
I don't
stop
belong to any
talking?
group. But
Mr.
when people are
Olumide,
speaking up for the truth,
Olumide, I'll put you
to
on
one
the
another
backstage.
and be loving and caring of one another.
Lock the talk. Lock the talk.
Thank you,
Be on
Mr.
the
Evans.
backstage, man. I don't like this. He's always doing this, and it's very wrong. Olumide, you cannot always be talking when they are stopping you from talking. You are everybody. Look at comment section. Everybody don't know you for one thing. It's not a good thing now. If they ring bell, you don't respect it. If somebody verbally talking, stopping you don't stop. Eh? If they stop you, is your time up? It's up. Just stop. Then you want to talk for another 6 minutes, another 7 minutes. It's not nice. Please, sir. Please. Let's have our final submission, please, Mr. Mr.
Now let me never talk.
I know it's Black Panther's turn. I wanted to ask Mr. Olumide, but he didn't even listen. So that he will have used the opportunity.
Okay, Jonathan, off your TV, yeah?
No, I didn't have my TV. No, I wanted to ask.
Make you no talk. Now be off the TV.
Okay now.
Noise, they come out. There is noise coming out. What you hear?
Noise is not coming out from my end. You have to figure out where it's coming out from. Maybe from your side, not from my side.
He don't clear now. Maybe now, Mr. Davis or any of them.
See,
should be Black Panther. Should be Black Panther.
For those that are being sympathetic to Sowore or the rest of it, I have one question. And I hope they will answer it. Me, I'm not going to answer it. Even though I'm asking the question, I know what I'm expecting, but responses may differ. If people who are kind of sympathetic to Sowore will just tell us one single lesson, one, not two, that they believe Mr. Sowore should have learned from this last week protest. One single lesson that Mr. Sowore should have learned.
We will come back to that. Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
My brothers in the struggle. May God bless every one of you.
Your time starts now, sir.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Niger Watch, thank Mommy Diaspora and everyone that has been here. I want to start by talking on, there's one video Niger Watch played. The young man, very young man. I've been finding a way to understand him, but today I understood him very clearly. He said, I am proud, despite I'm speaking in general terms, I'm proud to be an Igbo man. I'm proud to be IPOB man. But that does not make me not to speak on issues. He might not be 100%, but he will speak the truth. And he made mention of one thing. I categorically now learned where this guy, his conviction and his direction. He said one thing. He said, I think it's this. He said, this country was never. I'm trying to improvise his word, but I can't get the exact word again. He said, this country is not a country. It was handed over to us. I'm trying to make a meaning out of what handed over to us, and yet we cannot make a better use of it and make it solid. And he explained a lot of things about all these politicians I get, but I now know his direction, and he's an objective person. I want to thank him because I got his message very well, and I've been standing on that trajectory for a very long time. And many Nigerians does not want to really know. Look, Nigeria is not a country. I want this thing to sink in, because if it doesn't sink in, you will see yourself dilly-dabbing, going left, going right, going left, go right. It is not a country. That is why all these things that is happening to us will continue to happen to us until we get hold of that word. And that word, if you get hold of that word, it will make all of us align to one single path. You see, Oga Jonathan is always saying it. Using another word, he's always saying it. He knew. And that is why you see, when he's moving, he will always tell you that this is the way this country that is not a nation, this is the path that they will always be on. This is the trajectory they will always be on. It is full of lies, 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 lies. When they are distracting you, they will use somebody to distract you, to make you not align with what you are pursuing. You are pursuing, it's either we make it a country by having a constitution, or we go our separate way. You must have a second option. You cannot love Nigeria, this enclave that we are now, more than any of us that is born there. But we must have solution to it. You cannot be saying falling in love, because if the country divide now, you no longer be Nigeria. You will be something.
In 10 minutes.
You will be something. And you be a country that people will recognize, people will be proud to say, I am from Delta State, I'm from Delta country, or I am from so country. You'll be proud to say it. We might not be perfect, but we work towards what? Perfection. That is how God created us. Now, to come to Sowore matter, you see, most of us don't really know how to put Sowore matter very well. Don't get carried away. Look at the substance. He is fighting a cause that every one of us here believe in. But that does not mean that he has answered his query that was given to him. I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to make that the subject of discussion, because that will make the struggle derail a little bit. We should not be saying because he is fighting, he's go to prison, we should owe him all accolade and bow to his everything that he does. No, human being is subjected to something. You must scrutinize him and get the best out of him. It's good that he's doing this thing, and I'm in support of that cause, making sure that the injustice done against somebody, it's wrong and it should not be done. Yes, on that back, I trust him, but don't let us go deep into him by saying, oh, you should give him respect, you should do this, saying all sort of words to make him a beautiful bride. No. What he's doing is on the right path. We might be different in the ideology and in reasoning, but what he's doing is on the path that we all believe in. That is how we can objectively be arguing things. Give us a mandate is telling you that totality, what he has saw from his own analysis, from investigation, he cannot align with him. Yes, even Sowore could not align with our PO Peter Obi up to now. So why are you blaming him now? Why are you blaming Give us a mandate? He cannot align with him. because he could not align with. He could not wait now. Wait, Oga, wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. I've not finished. I want to land somewhere, please, Oga, please. Always learn to listen. If give us a mandate is on this part, you have the right to pinpoint where he's wrong. You don't have the right to tell him that, oh, why is he talking? He should respect. Why don't him himself respect Peter Obi when Peter Obi is doing the right thing? Why don't you throw accolade to him when he's doing the right thing? Now he's doing the right thing. Now I'm throwing accolade because I believe in that cause. Why is he gathering Peter Obi and joining him with the corrupt people in his own objective, in his own what he believes in? But that's why I say I don't want to go into that. Let us
you guys
accolade.
are, you see,
Let us
you are very
believe.
Black
Let
Panther,
us respect. Let us respect. Give us
you
a
are very
mandate. So
immature. Black Panther, you are a very, very
don't tell
immature
me I'm
person.
very mature. I'm giving you an explanation. Very well,
Why I
yeah,
say
very strong.
you know why I say you are immature?
Why?
The reason why I say you are immature is because you are not a party member.
What are you saying?
The
What are you
US where you
saying?
did. The
No,
US where
what are
you
you
did.
saying?
Are you a party member?
Look at what you are saying. You are
A
just
party member?
wait,
The
Oga, I have my time. I have my time.
The
I'm not
US where
waiting.
you
Can you stop
did.
talking?
The
Can you
US where
just
you
keep
did.
quiet? Can you just keep quiet, please?
How many times
Can you
Democratic Party give
keep quiet?
Trump
Can you keep
accolades?
quiet? Can you
How
keep
many times
quiet?
they give Trump accolades? These people
Can
are
you
party
keep
members.
quiet?
They
Can
are
you keep
party
quiet?
people. Leave them
Can
alone.
you keep quiet? Can you keep quiet?
Can you do what Sowore is doing?
Please, can you keep quiet?
You
Yes, I've
can't
done
do
it before.
it. Now
I
only
have
mouth
done
you
it before.
get. You've
Look,
done
my
it
brother.
before. Mouth.
Look, my brother.
Who know what you do?
See,
Who know
my
what
brother,
you do? Now mouth you
my
get.
brother, my brother. If
You not
that
get
is
pass
where you are
mouth.
going,
Now just mouth you
if
get.
that is
Keep
where you are
quiet,
going
Jerry. Now
to,
mouth you
if that
get.
is where you are going
Just
to,
get mouth. Sit
if
down
that is
here,
where
get
you are going,
mouth.
if that is where you are going to, let me and you enter Nigeria. Go stand for Ojelegba, mo shout.
Do waiting. Shout, do waiting.
Make me and you
I know
talk. Make we enter
they go
Ojelegba.
shit. I know
Mo
they go
still
shit
go
on
run.
country with you now.
Mo
I know
still
they go
go
shit
run.
on.
It
I
is
know
I
they go
never go.
shit on.
Wait,
I
wait.
don't
You,
get
It's
business
okay.
for
wait
It's
now,
okay.
there.
Oga.
Give us
I
a
don't
Oga,
get
minute.
Oga.
business for
I'm
there.
not here
Give
to
us.
quarrel with you.
You feel
I'm
do
here
Give
to
wetin
us
you
be
a
want
minute.
do.
objective.
You go just
See, let
stand
me
there,
tell
come
you
they
one
talk.
thing.
Okay,
Let
Olumide.
me tell you one thing. Olumide, keep quiet, please.
Online
Olumide.
warrior.
Olumide, keep
See
quiet.
better man
Keep
with
Black
him
Panther,
quiet.
can
family,
you
with
come?
him wife,
Black
with him
Panther,
two
hold
kids.
on, please.
He
Black
dey
Let him
Panther.
here,
keep
they
quiet,
shout, they
please.
talk.
So it's okay. Black Panther,
I
hold
beg keep
on.
quiet,
Okay.
Jare.
Okay.
Olumide. Olumide, it's
See,
okay. Allow him to finish his time.
see, when
Go ahead, Black Panther.
You got the yarn
somebody
doors. You
might
the
be
yarn
a green.
doors.
Mr.
Let me speak now.
Olumide.
Keep quiet. This man. Are
Mr.
you upright?
Olumide, allow
Are
him
you
when he wants to
feeble?
respond.
What is
Black
wrong with
Panther,
you?
all of us cannot be speaking the same time now. Calm down. Mr. Olumide, allow him to speak. If you have anything to respond, you have your
When,
time to
when,
respond.
when,
Let
when,
him talk. I will have my
oh
rebuttal.
my
Let him
God,
talk.
what is wrong with
Talk.
this
So
guy?
allow him to speak, please. Don't
When
interrupt him again.
Sowore started this struggle, I said I was the first people that started. I know Sowore very, very well.
Black
Not
Panther,
television,
1 minute.
not television knowing. I know him very, very well. So when he started all this thing, I gave him an accolade. Many people will not give him the red rose. But that does not make you to say, oh, that person is doing nonsense, is doing this, is doing that. That shouldn't make you to do that. You can bring your red case and I bring Obi case. And don't tell me it's political. Everybody has his record. Obi has record. Where has Obi heard? Where has he been corrupt? He has not been able to prove it to us. He should even have a petition, which is an international petition. He has not been able to answer it. He could not speak. And yet you are saying this, that. Look, I'm not all those riffraff. You see all those. So they talk say if my tribe man do wrong thing, I go blame him. If he do good thing, I go hail him. But if he has a question mark, I will not because of that question mark say because he do good thing, I make I use am. Make
Black
I use am
Panther.
collabo in head finish. No, I will praise him for this thing. But
Black Panther,
on it
thank you.
generally, just 1 second, let me finish. On generally, you should not come and preach his gospel as if it's a clean rules. Please don't do that.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for
Can
your
I give my
wonderful submission.
rebuttal?
Let me just give you 30 seconds for that.
That bad now. Yeah, he says me I no talk now.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay,
1
okay,
minute,
thank
and
you.
let it be 1 minute.
So where Black Panther got it wrong is when I criticized my brother give us a mandate. You understand? I didn't say don't criticize Sowore. You understand? But let's speak to the issues. You understand? Where somebody has done right, give it to him. Where somebody needs to be criticized, give it to him. The other day when Mama H.O. came and was defending Sowore when this other journalist, David Undeyin, accused him of being funded by foreign entities. You understand? And Mama H.O. And I said, Mama H.O., please, let Sowore defend that accusation himself. Let him respond if that is not true. You understand? So I'm not for covering any bad behavior up. But what I'm saying is that this man came out to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release and freedom, putting himself at risk. And I'm telling you that on the second time, God granted him bail. They beat him up. What if they, in the process of beating him up and hijacking him before this last release from Kuje prison, they are killed him? Is that when you will believe that it means? I mean, if you want to speak to issues.
Ogbeni,
Just speaking with tongue. Wait, you will respond now. Let me finish.
No way.
You will
Thank you.
respond
You will
now.
finish. Your 1 minute has
Let me
finished.
finish now. You understand? You
Mr.
didn't even
Olumide.
give him accolades for speaking up for
Mr.
Mazi Nnamdi
Olumide.
Kanu's rights.
Okay,
You understand?
they say your time is up.
Mr.
They say your
Olumide,
time is up.
So that I'm speaking to the issues. You understand? So and
Mr.
again, I'm
Olumide,
saying that
I know
lastly,
you are speaking.
and I'm saying that if you want to
Mr.
speak to the
Olumide.
issues,
But
if
they
you want
say
to,
your time is
It
up
will
now.
never,
let,
it
let,
will
let,
never
let,
change
wait,
now.
wait,
It's
wait,
like that.
wait,
It will
wait,
never
wait,
They say
change.
wait,
your
wait,
I
time
wait,
don't
is
wait,
know
up.
the
wait.
kind of a headset you are using or the kind of device you are using.
No, he's
What's that?
hearing you. He's hearing you. They say your time
No,
is
no,
up,
no,
so
no, no,
it's
no.
okay.
So let me just one more thing before you
No,
They
know.
no,
say
no.
your
I can't
Give
time
give
us
you
a
is
one more
mandate.
up.
thing.
He said your
No, no,
time
Give,
is
no.
give
up.
us
Mr.
a
Olumide,
mandate. You
no.
didn't allow me finish my
Mr.
say.
Olumide,
Give us a mandate. You
no.
interfered. You interfered now. I was trying to finalize my
You've
say,
already
and he
finished your
interfered.
1 minute. Mr. Olumide, we
You
cannot be dragging this.
wait,
Don't
wait,
worry.
wait,
You
wait,
have
wait.
the
Your
Let,
time
second
let,
is
time.
up, Ogbeni
You
me. Your
you
time
wait,
is
have
so you
second
up.
time to
interfered
do your
now. Why are you
submission.
They say
interfering?
your time. They say your time is up now.
Before my
They say
time
it's
was up,
up.
you interfered. You
Mr.
interfered
Olumide,
now.
okay,
You
give
stole
us a
my
minute,
time.
please, calm down. Mr. Olumide, please,
Yes.
please allow us to continue.
One sentence,
You
just one
still have
sentence.
another
He
time to speak.
interfered. He
I
interfered.
will
One
give you your
sentence.
second minute to speak, but not
No,
now.
no, no, no.
For
One
this,
sentence. He interfered. One last
you just
sentence
responded.
that he
No.
may need to respond to. That give us a mandate he needs to respond to as a rebuttal. One sentence. One sentence. So that one sentence is this: Deep Sowore and Peter Obi, let them tackle themselves as party men. In party politics, in a country where there is a free and fair election, you don't expect the same party of different ideology to flow together. They will never accept that. Even
Okay,
when that other person,
your point is
even when that
noted.
other person
Give us some, Mr.
is
Olumide, your
doing
point is
well, you
noted.
will find a way to criticize and bring out
Mr.
negative so that
Olumide,
you understand.
Mr.
So if
Olumide, we
you are playing
understand.
party politics, if somebody is doing well
Mr.
as a
Olumide, thank you. Thank you, sir. Mr. Jonathan, give us a mandate.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Labo.
Okay, go ahead,
I
sir.
appreciate you. Thank you very much. I
Oh,
do
okay. All
honestly, I do
right. Go
appreciate.
ahead.
I appreciate
Mr.
you.
Jonathan, let
See,
give us a mandate. Finish, please.
one thing is the fact that, like I said it, and I will not stop saying it. Sowore can be your savior. I am not against it, but Nigerians know who your saviors truly are.
is not
Now,
my
which
savior. It's not my savior.
okay. Thank you. Now, we all agreed that we are fighting for the cause of a country. Is it the sickness of the mind, or the sickness of the brain, or the sickness of the nose, or the sickness of which one? On what ground is Sowore tackling Peter Obi? I'm not whatever he wants to do, let him do. I'm not even speaking to that. But what I'm saying is Sowore knows, he knows what Black Panther. Thank you very much. And we may not say some things now, but it will blow up. And if you think that they would have brought Sowore down, forget about it. They cannot. Tinubu cannot do it. Why? Because he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
He knows
Can I
he
talk?
knows what he's doing. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Uncle Lumide, thank you. You see, Baba Jonathan, you said what is Sowore learn from this his protest. Well, me cannot say what he learned. It is only Sowore that can say what he learned in the protest. So that is only the answer I can give to that. And anybody that will not say, I know what he learned, man, be the person who have asked Sowore question and say, what did you learn over this your protest there before you will say. For me, you can dislike person or you can also like person. Okay, because my people in Edo said, I like Okpaderi, so you don't stay in one place and see the sky. So that is not the truth. For me, most of Sowore action, I like it. Then some of his action must be I will not like. That is just life for you. Like when he's criticizing Peter Obi, trying to bring down Peter Obi, doing those things in those areas, I don't like him. But when he's doing the right thing, I like him. Like the protest he organized, whether people join him or people did not join him, it was good, it was great. So it shows that a person who is patriotic, who know what is good for people, even the people did not know what is good for themselves, is trying to let them know that this thing is good. Because even NSAS protests, under the Kano and whatsoever, all these protests that Sowore protests, under the Kano protests, was what led people to come out in NSAS. Because when they see the treatment that we are giving to people, they did not afraid, they did not stop. It energized people to say, we can also do these things. But even when NSAS happened, if those people were not afraid, they came out more. I believe by now, something good will have come out for the country. But the truth is that everybody in the country are sleeping. So for those who they thought they wake up, they are still sleeping. In the name of they can speak English or they can write English. But to me, all of them are sleeping because English are human beings of their own who make their country okay. It is not their language they used to make their country okay. So you can speak your language and your country will be okay. If you want to make him okay, you can also speak your language, your country will not be okay. You speaking Andama language doesn't mean you know anything. Doesn't mean you have sense. You only mean that God give you brain to hear different language. That's all. So that is for that. Then
All right,
for
we need to round up now. We need to round up now.
okay, thank you. For the state creation, I never see that
3 minutes,
the
3
man
minutes to
really
round
mean.
up.
Okay, can I just submit on this one, sir? Sorry, I know. Thank you. For the state creation, this man, not that he really mean well, because if he mean well, as a senator, what has he been doing for the state now? For people to know that yes, if we still create state, we can get something. He's just looking for where him and his cohort can be pocketing the money of the people. That's all.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Odua.
Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Odua.
Okay.
Let me just call on Jonathan. We have only this thing.
Let me say
and
this.
you both will just share
Thank you. I asked a question earlier. I said, what lesson do you think Sowore should? I use the word should have learned from this part. For me, Mr. Sowore, first of all, I don't think and I don't see Mr. Sowore as doing this entirely for the people, I think he's doing this as part of his own political gain agenda, and he sees this as an opportunity. If anything, I expect him by now to have learned the value, the significance, and the need to work together with other people. If a man refuses to learn, he will continue to make the same mistake and he will achieve less and less and less success as he moves forward. That's it. If anything,
Jonathan, can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah. If anything for him, he must have learned that, because this was a fantastic opportunity. This past week was if Mr. Sowore's position has been different in terms of collaborating and working together, this will have achieved greater success. But if you continue on this trajectory, I can predict that if we go ahead again and do something, even the turnout will even be worse. It will even be more shallow. than what we had last week. So you must learn.
Sir Jonathan.
The lessons for him is to be able to. Yeah, okay, let me leave it there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let me just rush 1 minute. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. You see, many people that have hate for obedient family, many people that build up their mindset to just let me just like Peter Obi so that I can be in their forum to speak on Nigeria issue. See, I know where you people are coming from. Somebody has done wrong. He cannot put himself with Peter Obi, has been accused with Peter Obi for long. Some people have zero tolerance. This man said, I cannot concur with him. You can hear what Mr. Jonathan just said. I'm even being fair. If he's doing something good, I say, but there's a question mark on him that everybody is asking. Look, Mr. Jonathan just asked a question. Inside his answer, there was a question about Sowore. But nobody see that. That's what we call critical thinking. You might be a doctor, you might not be thinking critically on political things. But when people are thinking, diversifying and looking at the left and the right and making an objective conclusion, you should be able to look at it. Don't come and talk on my personality. Me, are you different? When I did for high school, I not be say push away, nobody. I know what I can do, I know my limitations. So when I see Sowore, I know Sowore. The days when Abiola was campaigning, that's when I know him. So we need to be objective in our analysis and make a very good conclusion.
Black
Thank you.
Panther. Thank you. Mr. Najawa, just 30 seconds, I beg, so that you take. Thank you so much for giving us this time. One thing about the state, let me just tell us this. How will you, as somebody in Bayelsa, with the resources you are contributing, you have 6 states, 6 local government, then someone in Kanu who is not giving what is up to you has over 40-something local government. And our revenue sharing depend on the number of local government, not what you are giving. So you are in a Bayelsa state giving back to Nigeria, huge, or in River State, but somebody in North who has over many local government is taking everything that you are giving to Nigeria. So everybody is calling for this state because everybody wants equal share. If you have 44 local government, let me get the same thing I want to get. So our state sharing before, when the military came from the north, begin to tear state for themselves, is because of this purpose. So that is what we are trying to amend it and put it right. So let the Southeast also have 6 states, as South has, Southwest has. So let local government be increased also for others and treat everybody equally, since our revenue sharing depend on that. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
All right. Sir Louis, you came back. I guess
Yes,
you have something you want to say quickly.
yes. I really appreciate this. I don't understand that your time is overstretched. You need to go now. I think I just take it from where the last speaker left. Where he ended, talking about the Kano state local government and is this actually normal? Is this how a country should be run, where everybody run to Abuja every month to get some allocation? You see, we've said it over and over again until we begin to think, because at the moment right now we don't act like human beings that are civilized, or are we listed among nations? Because when I look at the way Nigeria is operated, I begin to wonder what is happening. When God was distributing brains, our leaders, were they giving hydraulic in their head? So at the moment, you still go to Abuja to get allocation every month. That's still where we are right now. Someone is talking about this state in Southeast. Is that, of what necessity is that? We're talking about, we must go back again to re-strategize Nigeria, to restructure Nigeria, where regional government, because I don't like when people say, well, I don't think that will work. Okay, what's going to work? What other alternative do we have? We must go back there to go back to regional system of government. It doesn't really matter if you have 6 or 4 or whatever. As far as you have a region of your own where you have to generate your income yourself, then you have to start looking inward. How you can empower what you have to generate income to develop your region. This idea of running to Abuja every month, this one creating irrelevant bunch of local government just
Mr.
to have
Lewis.
some allocation from federal government. It's absolute nonsense.
Mr. Lewis.
It's really appalling that we still reason like this.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
It's why it's not possible now. Because during the regional government, every region control their resources, pay tax to federal government. But with the federating unit this time around, it's no longer like that.
My brother, Nigeria
the federal government take
Then why do you say it's not possible? Why do you then say it's not possible?
Nigeria
Why are you saying it's not possible?
Nigeria is the only multi-ethnic country in the world that has a federal system like this. Nigeria is the only country in the world that has this kind of system, and it's a retrogressive system. One
It's
step
because
forward,
of the
20 steps
North,
backward. It's not
that
working.
Is what the North want.
What do you?
They are the ones taking the major
what the
side
North
of
wants. At the expense of every other Nigeria, to hell with what
Yeah,
they want.
that is what they are benefiting from it. And they will not allow you to change it to regional government.
Okay, see, this country, because right now everything happening is far beyond appalling right now. I think it's got to a point where we need to really know if we still want to have a Nigeria or don't want to have a Nigeria anymore. Because at the moment, you cannot continue to play around stupidity, expect a country to work, or expect that one day there will be a miracle. It's not going to happen.
If
Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Why would Abacha create a state? He create other one, increase their local government. But when it comes to Bayelsa, he just remove Bayelsa from Rivers State and leave them with
Mr.
local government.
Alabo, your premises of saying there's nothing we can do, it makes you yourself, you have lost hope, and you decide to play to the regalia of the colonial things that they gave us. That is what you are doing now.
I am Mr. Black Panther. I am not doing that. Let's speak to the fact on the table now.
We know the fact. We know the fact already. We want the change. Create a change for us that we work. Don't be thinking on the fact.
Let them start first.
Do you know
devolution of power to the state?
Mr.
Let them start. Let me control my resources from River State and pay tax.
Many people have spoken about this issue. I think a few years ago, Pastor Tommy was talking about the same thing. I've watched several people talk about this same thing, but unfortunately, we are still stuck in this situation that is not working. We are just imploding right now because we are holding on to some kind of stupid retrogressive system that is not even favoring the country. It's not better than the life of anybody. At this point in time, we are still running to Abuja to collect monthly allocation at this point in time. And I think a few days ago, Mr. Elvis was showing a video where they talking about how much they've distributed to states. Edo State has received 100 something billion naira. I was just asking, for the money that has come into Edo State, if what Okpebholo is doing is what he has to show regarding that amount of money, then we are going nowhere. They're talking about Bayelsa.
Mr. Lewis, with the current system of government, we are operating democracy. But our people, the Federative Union we are operating, Nigeria turned their own upside down to favor the North.
See, Alabo, what you should be talking about, what you are saying,
practicing federalism.
Alabo, what you are saying,
Abuja is supposed to be running to state to seek for funds.
Alabo, you are not changing. What you are saying is already something we know. Now try to speak on the solution. What you have seen now, try to create a solution. Whether the North or anybody no agree, but try to create a solution. Your solution might be the one they will take.
To say we are, it's through federalism we are practicing. Let us remove that power from the presidency back to the state. That is it.
Then that is what you should be talking.
Practicing already now. It's what we are practicing.
No, we are not practicing it. We are practicing unity system.
What are we
unity
practicing?
System? That is anarchy system. That's what we are practicing.
Black Panther.
It's politicians that is doing that one. Is that
Mr.
what your
Black
constitution
Panther.
have? Is that what your constitution have?
Let me ask you a question, please. Do you think that these cabals, they are scared that if Peter Obi becomes a president, then there will be some sort of a reconstitution of Nigeria?
Yes, that's what they are thinking. He will change it because Peter Obi cannot do. Look, hold on. Peter Obi cannot do what he's saying without not calling for a change of the constitution. Go and listen to him very well. Be very critical in your analysis. He cannot do all what he's saying without not changing the constitution. He can't.
And to be honest now, if you look at everything happening on ground now, who do you really think is benefiting from this punitive system that we're operating or that is working?
Black Panther.
It's the oligarch now, all the politicians are the one, all these corrupt politicians, they want benefiting now. And those people that talk for them.
Okay, now the oligarchs are benefiting And the Nigerians are not benefiting. Nigerians are suffering in a country that they call their country, where you have microscopic numbers of individuals running the country at the expense of the mass majority. So I use this medium right now
Give us a mandate.
sorry,
That is why I always start with my
everybody listening to Nigeria Watch right now. Let's begin to wake up. We need to take our country back. That is all. That's all I'm going to say.
That is it. Thank God you've spoken well today. Thank God. I love the word you spoke.
Change the leadership, Mr. Black Panther, sorry, if we change the leadership, see, president have power given to him already. There are presidential powers which president can give something, some order, and they will put it into law. So Peter Obi can work with this current constitution. You just need a leader who will think about Nigeria and use some
let me say this.
a lot of things in the country.
Let me say this. There's no country.
They can do a lot of things.
Alabo, let me say this. There's no country that is running today that have mineral resources in its zone that will say the state will be 100% having mineral resources. No, even America, it doesn't happen like that.
Thank you, everybody. I think I've given you all enough time to give your submission. So that,
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I sent you one 20-second video or 30-second video just to laugh. If you have it, you want to present it.
No, I can't present it. I can't even near the phone. I don't know where that phone is. Tomorrow, yes, I might go through it.
And then Elvis, please, I'm going to round up by saying that for those people on the platform there.
No, you already round up.
Sowore is not your problem. Sowore is not your problem.
Thank you, please. Thank you. All right, allow people to.
Thank you. God bless you for giving us the time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Allow people to say whatever they like. If they want to criticize Sowore, let them criticize him. They want to criticize Peter Obi, let them criticize him. You can't gag people what they have to say about Sowore. Let everybody be expressive. Say it how you want to say it here. It's not a problem. As long as what you are saying, you are not lying against any of them, that's fine. I don't have issue with that. When we are not trying everything possible to stop people from talking about one particular thing, that's when I have issue. Anybody can criticize Sowore. Anybody can criticize Tinubu. Anybody. If they criticize Tinubu, yes, so they cannot criticize Sowore. Is Sowore better than Tinubu? Or Tinubu better than Sowore? Anybody can criticize anybody. As long as you criticize them with fact, that's it.
I'm not saying don't criticize. I'm not saying don't criticize. I'm saying do it based on facts and be truthful.
Yeah, but whatever they are saying, if you know it's not true, then you counter them. They can't stop them from not talking about that particular person. That's what I'm saying. So nevertheless, everybody have their fan. If you Sowore fan, I like that. That's not a problem. You're supposed to always be there to protect your principle. If somebody come here to speak about
Sowore and see you on the comment section. Peter Obi is your God too. Peter Obi is your God.
Thank you. Mr. Olumide, please. Everybody have muted themselves already. If anybody come here to criticize Peter Obi with lies, I'll counter them. If you just want to criticize him for the sake that you don't like him, I don't have issue with that. Come here. We will also counter you. Yes. So that's what I want everybody to know on this platform. Thank you, everyone that came into the panel today. Staying back sometimes makes me learn from you guys, even though sometimes when 3, 4, 5 persons talking at the same time, we don't understand what you're saying anymore. So that's the only part I don't really like because I cannot learn anything from that. Yes, thank you, Mr. Jonathan. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in early to pave way for all of them that is on the panel today. Now you open the way for them. Like I've said, if I'm on air and I finish giving my presentation and my monologue, and people have not joined me for the next 10 minutes, except the only thing that will make me to still be on here, maybe people on the comment section engaged me. Maybe somebody is asking me questions there. If not, I'll just end the show and move on. Tomorrow will come, my people will join me. Simple. But in that case, someone who came in first, normally the rest people will not suppose they acknowledge them. Not supposed to say, Olumide, thank you so much for coming early. Now you now make us day here. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much for coming early. Now you make us. We should, because if not be them, all this conversation we had just now, we can't have it. Do you know that this video will stay there for probably forever? What internet never forget. You don't know. So that's it. So we should always collectively do what we're doing to encourage ourselves and to give submission and speak truth to power. You know, sometimes the truth hurts some people. They want you to pause and not to say it. Maybe because it involves their person. Let's always speak truth. Yeah, we have few people who doesn't like Peter Obi on this our platform. We have people that doesn't like Tinubu. We have people that doesn't like Sowore. It's a normal thing. In fact, we are going to have a more heated a debate here, or section rather, soon. May December you come off for road first. You see how everywhere go dey hot for politics from January. Now we'll see how everywhere go dey hot. Talk less of the election time itself. The truth of the matter is that at the moment, Sowore cannot get that audience that he's looking for. It's my guy. It's the truth. That audience that he's looking for. Nigerians are not keen to Sowore's side at the moment. It's just a very, very extreme minimum. It's keen to his side.
Elvis, that's why we say it's democracy. It's freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
Nobody is stopping the freedom of expression of speech. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. I'm just only realistically saying that people are not keen in yet. It looks like one thing that people should understand now. Majority of Nigerians have made up their mind to be with just one person. And the person is Peter Obi. Isn't it obvious? How are we going to change that? Even though you go jump from trailer where they move with 780 miles per hour, you can't peel your head, peel this, may they for pity for you, may they can't say now you they'll come they follow. You go dead difficult. Even in the process you fall for the trailer, you can't see that. Don't go do your burial. People will still support who they are supporting. So what I'm trying to say is that majority of concerned Nigerians are with Peter Obi. We can't change that. We can't change that. Peter Obi did not pay for it to more get off of mind. He didn't pay for it. I'm not speaking against Sowore. If the majority of Nigerians were also with Sowore, me, I would be very happy. Yeah, of course. The people that are following Peter Obi today, if they were following Sowore, I would be very happy. The reason why I'll be happy, because if he wins, if Sowore become my president today, I'll have rest of mind. Peter Obi become my president today, I'll have rest of mind. It's the two things. Let's be honest. But the majority are not with him. Just only a few people saying Aluta, continue, not finish. How many people actually on social media? Do you find this? How many people actually say, okay, without Sowore, nothing? Not at the moment. We don't know what the future holds. Prospectively, he might take the lead, who knows? But for now, no. People are still with Peter Obi. It's very, very obvious. But nevertheless, now Nigeria wanted better than day. And the only person that I know that can give me that better Nigeria right now, that I know that have everything that I'm looking for, is Peter Obi. Yeah. If me be Igbo man before, people for don't label me different thing now. People for don't label me different thing. Say me the moon I not mind now because say he be Igbo man. But thank God that this is a different ethnic personality that is not supporting based on ethnicism. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Sir Louis. I appreciate you, Olumide. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Give us a mandate. Dream Nation, Mr. Labo. I appreciate you. And once again, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Those of you that supported the channel today, thank you very much, my brother Olumide. I appreciate you, George Blueshell. Thank you very much, Mother Suberry. Thank you very much, man. I think we got only one call today or two. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all. Mother Deborah, we have not heard from you. I hope you are fine already. Looking forward to hearing your voice tomorrow by God's grace. Thank you very much, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do for us here and for always being there for us. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you, Abo Azi. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. And Peggy Monday, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. CO, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Eva Line, thank you very much. My people. Thank you, Love Mandoka. I appreciate you, man. God bless you all right there. Then we have more people there, Mr. Paul, and many, many more. Mr. Paul was actually on the panel earlier on. Thank you very much as well. Victor, thank you, and many, many others. Now, people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again, fingers crossed, tomorrow, 7 p.m. so that we can continue from where we stop. If we can, we'll put a video out there, pre-recorded video for you guys. Please like our videos, share our videos, comment, give us comments for feedback. Tell us what we are doing and what we are not doing right. And God will bless all of you. Good night, my people, and bye for now.
That's right. Yes. There's power here tonight.
Know yourself. If you're barrel, not yet, what I'm gonna
What you say?
Baba, no,